Hello everyone, welcome to the EJM official old school channel. Today we will listen 3 hours of Goofing on Jackie Martling TV show 1993 to 1994.
All right, you're thinking a guy with 3 eyes, no arms, and 1 leg is hitchhiking. You got it? Guy with 3 eyes, no arms, and 1 leg is hitchhiking. A British guy pulls over, rolls down the window, and goes, "Oi, oi, oi, you look armless. Hop in."
There he is. Rex from his.
Oi, oi, oi.
And now here's Billy to do all of these Jackie laugh impressions. I'll play one, then you try to do it.
Okay.
People like that. Wow. All right, try this one. Hey, look at this. Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling to order his new comedy CD. Only $10 plus $3 shipping and handling. Call 1-800-323-5464. And this Wednesday, March 30th, at Chuckles Comedy Club in Mineola on Long Island. For dirty jokes and info, call the all-digital 516-922-WINE. All right. Thank you, Jackie. All right. Those laughs taken from Jackie's interview on the satellite there the other day.
Oh, is that one?
Now we have a whole array of them.
Satellite laughs.
Satellite laughs.
Wondering whether.
That's Jackie laughing at his own joke.
Is that right?
Yeah. We ought to play those. We ought to play Jackie's interview. I'll do that later in the
It
show.
was fun listening to one-sided interviews with Jackie.
Yeah, we didn't have to hear the annoying disc jockey. All we heard was the annoying Jackie Martling. Thank you. You know how guys write love songs? He wrote a love song to beer.
You're welcome to sing along. It goes just like this.
Welcome to Sing Along. Nobody's ever heard of this.
How are you going to sing along?
I'm about to teach you the words.
It goes just like
Stop
this.
the damn thing every 5 seconds. Cocoa makes all way before your time. Cocoa makes you sleep after your prime. Whiskey is for celebrating. Beer just your body weight comes out of you before you're drunk. Ready?
Oh, good joke. Is that you on the harmonica?
Who else?
All right.
I think the Bob Dylan of whatever this is.
Of beer. Of beer music.
We will be singing this Friday.
Are you going to be performing at this thing?
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Will you be singing?
Yeah.
You bring
I think
guitar
I'm going to
down?
Xerox copies of these lyrics. And
All right. Let me hear this.
I'm asked.
You know how long it takes.
Cocoa makes you old way before your time. Cocoa makes you sleep right through your prime. Now whiskey is for celebrate. Beer just gives you body weight and comes out of your ears before you're drunk. That's right. Well, drink it by the 6-pack and look it by the quart. Guzzle it by the gallon till you start to snore and snort. And got a belly like you're pregnant. To get a woman you gotta beg, and you'll be much to look at anyway.
What's he saying?
That's right. Glug glug.
This is one of his worst songs.
This is the worst. I don't even know what he's saying. Oh, these are the lyrics? What, did you waste Kathy's time and make her type them up?
No, Jackie types them
Good.
up on his computer.
Oh, that's why you got a computer, so you can type up these lyrics.
You got to keep these on file.
That's exactly.
Yeah, I don't want you wasting Kathy's time with your stupid typing assignments.
Use your secretary
Good.
to do
Once in a while, I catch him doing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cold gold makes you old way before your time. Cold
Because
gold.
I didn't know what he was saying. I thought it was go-go.
I don't even know. Yeah, I'm not even going to read these lyrics. I want to see if I can understand it.
Oh, all right. Well, taste it when you're 10 and drink it by 13.
Taste it when you're 10.
And drink it by 13.
That's beer?
Yeah, you know, you're a little kid. You take a taste of your father's beer, you know.
By the time he's 13, he's a full blown out drunk.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
He's having one of his own.
Yeah.
So
I
far,
got my
your
own
interpretation is correct.
Yeah. I got my own beer.
Yeah, man. I had my own keg in my own room. Tell me I'm not the guy for this job, though. You can break my balls till Sunday, but this is...
You are the right guy.
am
This
the
is
right
your
guy.
job.
Wait until you realize it. Makes you obscene and makes you...
What do you say?
Makes you what?
obscene.
I can't even understand. Jackie, seriously, what? I can't understand a thing you're saying. Plus, you double your voice on it.
No, it's me and Bates.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's two guys
That's
singing.
annoying.
Like a madman, let's hope it's just a fad and that they'll change that legal age to 31.
I like when Jackie laughs in the middle of the song. Did you hear that laugh? But he's having a good time. Right?
Hope it's just a fad and that they'll change that legal age to 31.
31. He's laughing at his own joke in the song.
It's me, babe.
Meanwhile, the audience is unconscious.
The audience is going berserk.
How
my
could
friend.
anybody sing along with this? That's my question.
The audience is going
They don't know
They were
berserk.
there every week for 5 years.
Oh,
The audience
and they
knew this.
still
why'd
don't
you-
know what you're
So
saying.
why'd you give up music? You were so successful.
I never said we were successful.
All right, but you said the audiences were there every
Yeah.
Yeah, all 40 of them.
week. Okay.
It was a soup kitchen. You put a cork in it.
Come on! That gold makes you old way before your time.
What do you say?
That's cold gold, old gold, whatever. Cold gold makes you old way before your time.
Yeah, we know that.
Gold makes you sleep right through your prime.
My parents should be very proud of me.
Yes, because you never wrote a beer song.
That whiskey is for celebrate. Beer just gives you body weight and it comes out of your ears before you're drunk. Let's go to the bar. Yeah!
Oh, God.
Come on, everyone, let's get beers. It's the life of complete debauchery. My whole life is beer. Meanwhile, he's an angry, pissy drunk who's mad at the world when he drinks beer because he isn't successful.
Oh, you're such a jerk.
I don't know why. Everyone who was in that comedy movie was successful except me.
I don't understand.
Tim Allen has a hit show.
Steve Vidal is from
Thea Vidal has her own show. Even Bill Hicks has got his own HBO special.
And where am I?
And I'm here.
Singing the beer song.
Nice piano. Honky tonk.
Hi, Rebelli.
Hi, Rebelli.
Somebody just walk in.
Ravelli was Bates' Marx Brother character when we did routines.
Oh,
That's
gee.
Herb Warner on the piano, very talented John.
Hi, Ravelli.
Hi, Ravelli.
You don't even know what these references
No.
are. Cliff notes.
Well, Bates was dressed.
Bates. Like, who's that?
Bates was dressed.
All right. Is that that guy who died?
No.
Yeah, who?
It's one of his comedy friends died.
Oh, really?
It was in Jackie Bennett in the morning.
Jesus.
That was a career move.
One other guy who was as famous as Jackie.
Bring it up.
Never can have that reunion.
Oh, you're so...
I was due to see him the next day. Go!
Oh, bastard. Oh.
Oh, I'm cold. You asked Doug Beatty if he had a neck.
Or even...
Well, now there's cheap beer and there's prime brew, there's imported ale. Now there's cheap people, that's us catching every beer sale so we can drink.
What?
There's cheap people and
That's us.
expensive beer and cheap people, and that's them getting every beer sale they can.
Where did he grow up, man? How could your life revolve around beer that much? Beer and pot.
And a beer sale.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's like a 40-year-old, two-year-old.
While we're painting, drinking till we faint, and when we come to us,
Yeah, but you're still singing this stuff.
Oh, sure.
start over once again. Watch it, tell them how much, Jack. 12 ounces, 16 ounces, 32 or more. Just keep it going right on down that hole that's in your joint till you spent your last nickel. Your mind is really pickled, and it's time that we headed for the bar. One more chance.
All right, I can't take it. Thursday night, October 7th at Angelino's in Cedar Gardens in Trenton, New Jersey. For information, call the all-digital 516-932-WINE. Very good. Whoa!
Let's go to the bar.
Hold the bar. One more chance.
I put my foot in hot water.
Ding, 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 ding.
We'd like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in.
Yeehaw, more beer. Hey, Granny.
Every time you think it's going to end and you're going to be saved, it doesn't.
No, remember.
Mule train.
I got to take some phone calls. Can I take a couple of phone calls? We should break. We have to break.
We gotta break.
Take you into the break.
Well, I can't walk. You better drive because I can't see.
Oh,
What did he say?
God, it's
still going.
on.
I thought MacArthur Park went on a little
Tell
too
me
long.
this isn't fun.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
All right, it isn't fun.
What did he say? I don't even know what
He
he's saying.
says, I can't drive. Well, you better walk because I can't see or something like that.
Yeah, and Jackie's voice is so, I guess, strained from yelling and stuff in clubs. You don't even know what he's saying. He's like marble mouth.
Wow, that's the only thing I understand clearly.
It's like an animal.
Well, I can't walk. You better drive because I can't.
But you better, and the words are way too complicated for him. And you better drive. No one knows what he's saying.
See, somehow he always seemed to reach that mahogany. So won't you set him up? Don't let it up. Till we hiccup and can't get it up. And we all commence to singing this here song. Come on. It's called Cold.
Come on.
Cold gold makes you old.
This here song.
Come on.
Let it go. He's got 5 seconds left.
Go mix your way before your time. Go mix.
You believe him?
John and I were just sitting out there, and John said, didn't, like, John, myself, and Jackie all grow up within 5 miles of each other?
Yeah, I know.
But
But there's been a
Why
time
is he
warp.
playing
Jackie's
this
like in
music?
Nashville.
Yeah. Jackie thinks he's like Glenn
Mr.
Campbell.
Bluegrass.
And he swears that there was a whole group of people that used to come and party to this music
Mother Maybelle
on jukeboxes.
Where are you people? Call in. Old Off Our Rockers fans. They're all dead from liquor.
Old Our Rockers fans.
Of all our rocker fans. All you old rocker fans.
We go to Neptune's and play all night.
Answer the call.
That ought to bring him out.
Yeah, weird stuff.
We were wild.
Glug, glug.
We might have sucked, but we were wild.
Slip right through your prime. Don't you know that whiskey is for celebrate?
All right, I've really had enough.
Let it finish.
No, screw you.
Let it finish.
Come on, let it finish. Is the finish good?
No. What is that going to be good?
There's a little
Howard?
trivia. There's a little trivia.
Beer just gives you body weight and comes out of your ears before you comes out of your ears. Yes, it does. Comes out of your ears before you're knocked down, rolled out, stone cold drunk.
It won't end.
Little Schaefer jingle there at the
Ding,
end.
ding, 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 ding. When you're having more than one.
See, you knew it.
Yeah. Well, that I know. It's your song I hate. Still going.
I was ready to go into the pot
Come on, we hear it. That's a good one.
What do you say?
What was this? I don't know.
Wait, don't tell me what you said. I want to. Everything is like.
White thing.
Yeah, right. It's soupy. Everything's a grunt. Wait.
Thank you. Come on, we hear it. That's a good one.
That's right. Remember you do one.
You're right. Yeah, he's still going.
The crowd is in shock.
Crowd is in a coma. We got to take a break. We'll be back after this. And people buy Jackie Joe cards when
mugs.
When you go to those appearances,
cassettes.
people buy the mugs and cassettes.
They buy everything.
Really?
I mean, especially the video cassettes. And then
So you
also,
charge like $3,500 for an appearance, I would guess. I know you don't
Do you
like to
get
reveal
any
that.
of the...
It's one of those great secrets, like how many copies of Butt Bongo.
Yeah, but I've
sold,
seen like
you know?
club owners write you angry letters and stuff, and you mention $3,500.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the number that gets
Gets
tossed
thrown out.
around.
Gets tossed around.
But does he doesn't get any of the bar or anything like that. He just gets to sell.
Well,
Right.
every deal is negotiable, Robin.
I see.
I mean, you know, you're talking to a businessman.
I saw Jackie busting tables last week.
Really?
Put a broom in my butt.
So $3,500. Good tips. And then you got, what do you think he pulls down in those stupid
I would say grand
products?
night,
A grand a night?
Is that right?
A grand?
No.
Well, don't forget, even
No
though
way.
even though he's getting the money, he still has to pay for the products.
Oh.
Yeah, what do you pay?
Come on.
Profit margin is surprisingly small.
Is it
Those
really?
shirts are expensive as
How
hell.
much does a shirt cost to
That
make?
shirt costs $7.
And how much you charge?
So what do you
And you're
charge?
charging
Then I
20.
charge 15.
You charge 20. That's a lot of
I
profit.
charge 20 for a sweatshirt and 20 for an extra large shirt because those cost a lot more.
So 15 for the T-shirt?
15 for a t-shirt, 20 for a sweatshirt, 20 for a video.
So that's $8 a T-shirt.
It's 120% profit.
120% profit. That's pretty good profit.
Yeah, well, I also consider I give away 25 of them.
All right. Well, that's
you
who's
gotta
telling you to
make
do
up for
that.
that.
Well, we have to pay. The public has to pay for that.
That's part of the game.
All right. That's part of the game. I give away a lot of these.
Howard, you sell videotapes for how much? $35 plus $5 shipping. How
Right.
much those cost? $2?
$2? Are you crazy?
Yeah,
The
you get paid?
the thing cost $1 million. You got paid, didn't
Yeah,
you?
really.
Yeah, and you
Come
weren't cheap.
on.
I'll tell you that.
well, these people that buy the shirts can also get a shirt.
Oh, I see. Oh, they get to get themselves warm.
No, but I'm saying they're getting something for it.
All right. Are you kidding? The packaging, shell, the
So you're going to tell me you didn't make 100% profit on that?
no, absolutely not.
So if it's sold for $34.95, it costs
Cost at least $25 to make each when it comes out to per shell.
okay.
Between 20 and 25, somewhere in there.
Well, you want to,
and then and then after that's
If
done.
you want me to start including how
then
much it costs
Infinity's
to have
gotta-
somebody to order them to design.
No. I'm
them.
not talking about that. I'm talking about the and then of course you got Infinity involved, and then by the time it gets down to it, I make about
Nickel tape.
no more than that.
But I'm saying
I
there's a
might
lot
get-
of costs
I
involved.
might get a
That's-
dollar a
that's the
tape or
point I'm
something, or
making
50
is-
cents.
the point
50
I'm
cents to
making
a
is-
dollar a tape.
the point I'm making
I mean,
is
he thinks
the-
I'm getting rich.
No, you're missing the point.
Yeah.
You just don't like the ball in your court.
No,
There's a
I
lot
just gave
more
you the
to
answer.
it than dragging the.
I just accepted the ball in my court. I just gave you an answer. You told me those shirts are $7.
That's physically what they
$7
cost.
what they cost you.
Yeah, not to,
And
so
then
then
what
you
not to
happened?
order them, store them.
Well, who orders them? Your wife. I mean, what are you kidding
He
me?
has to be paid.
Oh, okay.
Hey, don't buy them. You won't need storage.
He has to store them. Store them in the house. It's $7. Your wife orders the shirts. Shut up, Jackie.
No,
Storage.
it's a great
No.
business.
I'm not putting it down.
You know what? I never understood why he drives a station wagon. Because he carries a store with him.
I've always done that.
Oh,
8 years later, you just caught on to that.
But I'm telling you, though,
I didn't know that.
How would I know you're selling hundreds of dollars of merchandise?
Out of your back of your car.
but people love the tapes because I've been to Jackie's shows where he's sold, like, he's got, what do you have, 2 or 3 out now? Whatever it is. Somebody, people go, last time I only
you
had enough
still
money
sell-
for the first one. Now I want the second and third
Are you
one.
still
Safe
selling
distance from
are you-
Genius.
and Holy
Who farted?
Smoky?
Who farted? I smelled it.
Holy smoky.
Is Holy
Stumped the joke,
Smoky?
man, the polygram video, and then like Holy Smoky and rolling with the punches.
I
and-
thought Holy Smoky was a collector's item now. No?
Well, it's been re-undiscontinued.
Tell them how much Flies goes for. How much is Flies?
Flies is the cheapest tape. I practically give that away.
What do you give that away for?
$5. I usually give it free.
$5 of Jackie singing Flies.
If somebody buys anything else, I usually throw that in.
I don't mean to kill your market. Let me play a little Flies now. People can tape it at home.
Oh, you son.
I want to just show people what $5. Give me that Flies. Here we go.
Oh, you.
Here's $5.
Here's $5.
No, you know what they actually buy is the picture of me in my pot garden on the front of the tape. That's what they're actually paying the $5. Flies, flies, they get on my nerves. All right, is all that I deserve. When I was a kid, I didn't eat dirt. Not Jackie. He was too wise. Just made pies out of mud.
What, he didn't eat dirt?
Nope, not Jackie. He was too wise.
What kid ate dirt?
He was selling it.
I guess where Jackie came from.
He's selling
people
dirt.
ate
How much for dirt?
I knew a lot of guys that ate dirt.
You were too wise, though, to eat dirt, right?
Way too smart.
Right.
Jackie ate
I
the
sold them to the other guys. At junior high, we played Battleship. And you know what? Pencil.
Hey, I'm trying to listen to you. I'm trying to dig your music, man.
You know what's actually doing well is our mail order business, believe it or
Really?
not.
He's trying to change the subject.
No, I'm not. Ceiling. Put thumbtacks on little girls' chairs just to see if they were feeling those flies.
Let's tell you.
I don't understand what the flies have to do
With the
anything
thumbtacks?
else. The thumbtacks.
Well, you had to hear the 10-minute introduction to the song, don't you?
Yeah, it's really important.
The
Well,
flies,
why didn't you put it in the song?
isn't that where all the
It
guys
is. You chopped it out.
urinated against the windowsill?
Yeah.
And that's where the flies gathered?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do they have to do with mud pies and tacks on chairs?
It's Jackie's whole life story.
Because then he starts singing flies.
This is his life. Yeah, Robin, what do you do? Pick up a novel in the middle and start reading and say, geez, I don't get the plot.
Please, Jackie.
Don't even compare this to a novel.
I will certainly compare it to that.
And what he's saying is that the flies make sense by the end. Jackie's life has been flies. I don't
It's a
know.
metaphor.
It's a metaphor for his whole life.
Baby flies is all that I deserve. Come 6th grade, my gang got cool. We painted dragons on the back of our coats. Then I ran for class president, but I didn't get many votes. Oh, that's all right with us, we said. We're only having fun. Come next year, I discovered beer, and that coat remains the most artistic thing I've ever done because the fly.
That what remains the most artistic?
That coat became the most artistic thing I'd ever done because of the fly.
The coat?
The coat, yeah.
What coat?
The coat he painted the dragon. on.
Where were
Oh.
you? Where were you?
Sorry.
Oh, it's not hard.
Wasn't clear to
You
me.
were too hung up on the music to listen to the lyrics?
You know what it is? I get so into the tune, to the beat of the thing.
Is it that he started his own club?
So he drew a dragon on the back of the coat, and then he discovered beer, and then the coat became the most artistic thing he ever done because beer took over the
then
painting
he
of the
got drunk.
dragon.
Yeah.
You're
Painting
obsessed,
no dragon.
Judging by
Okay.
this song, maybe it is the most artistic thing.
you're obsessed with the phrasing.
Yeah, it throws me. All right, anyway, Thursday night, April 22nd, Jackie will be at the Funny Bone on South Street in Philadelphia. For dirty joke and information, call the all-digital 516-922-WINE. Remember, 516-922-WINE is just a regular call, Robin.
And if you call that number, you can get the new special, which is for $25. You get a T-shirt, a copy of Who Farted, Ice Melted, and a copy of Holy Smokey, the audio tape.
Oh, for 25.
All three for
the audio tape.
$25.
All right,
That's
there you
because
go.
he doesn't.
Orders are
bring them
pouring in from all 15 markets for that special.
All right, very good, Jackie. Got a way to go.
Specify large or extra large, please.
All right. What a businessman.
They're amazing. I see there's a flyer for All Folked Up in the Jock Lounge.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. That's his wife's band, All Folked Up. She's got her own separate mail order business. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. I know Jackie Martling must have worked last night because he just leaned over me before during the commercials to look at pictures of Richard Lewis's girlfriend. And the smell of garlic, either from drinking or eating something. I mean, it smells so bad today. I can't even hardly be near you.
You're lying.
Oh, my God. Gary.
I didn't smell it, but I heard you tell me
Jackie,
during the
just
commercial.
breathe on Gary.
I'm trying to think what I ate.
Just go sit near him when he
I
talks.
had a huge Caesar
Did you drink
salad
last night?
yesterday. A few beers, but not.
Yeah, I think when you drink it, like...
The mixture, maybe.
Robin, come here and please let Jackie breathe on you. I want you to smell this so you know I'm not
Why do I have
crazy.
to go through
No, come
that?
over here. Come over here. It's a garlic smell. It's very... I
Why
swear,
don't you
Jackie...
tell her exactly what
I'm not
you'll
saying
smell?
it... garlic. It's just... It's overwhelming. It's so strong, Jackie. I don't know. You get like this every time you drink.
I smell like garlic.
You smell like
All right,
garlic.
breathe on me. Oh.
Oh, my God. Just get close to him when he talks.
No, it's like something fermenting.
Is it not garlic? Wow.
I don't know that it's garlic, but I know what you're saying.
garlic.
It's not
And
garlic.
when he got close to me over my shoulder, I was like passing. That's why I handed you the pictures because I couldn't take the smell. I'm serious.
You are Lola.
I swear to God. I swear on the life of my children.
You've been up late.
I swear.
Sometimes when he's been up late and he's been drinking, it doesn't have time to get out of your system. So it's like in there, you know,
It's
and you
fermenting.
just smell it.
Just stand next to him while he talks. It'll drive you crazy.
it couldn't possibly be the onion bagel I had this morning.
That could help.
I don't know. It smells like garlic to me.
I didn't smell it as garlic, but it's a
Hey,
definite.
breathe on Fred. Fred will tell you what it is.
Well,
Yeah. Did you smell it?
His body doesn't smell, so
No, it's not his body. He's clean.
Is it onion bagel?
I don't know that that's garlic.
It's hard to pin down. It's close to that, but it just kind of.
Now here, Robin, do me a favor. Sit in a chair and have Jackie talk over your shoulder on you.
No.
No, please. You got it. You got to have
Sit
him
on
do
my
it.
lap, honey.
Just sit on his lap for a minute.
Come here,
Just wait,
baby.
please. Go ahead. Go over there.
baby.
Believe me, you'll enjoy it. Go ahead, Pixie.
Come here, my fine little thing.
Go, sir.
Yeah, just get close to him and breathe.
Oh, yeah.
No, talk. And Jackie, talk. Wait, talk to her.
No, he just gave me a blast.
You smell like tuna fish, too. Get out of here.
Oh, he's so insulted. But
Yeah, no,
hey,
he's
your friends
upset.
have to tell you, man. You smell
I
bad.
don't
I would
smell.
go straight
Ooh,
home
Jack,
after work today.
Jack,
Don't go
Jackie.
anywhere else.
Honest, square business. You reek.
Thanks, man.
He's embarrassed.
Eureka.
I feel terrible now.
Did you smell that?
Oh, you don't.
What is that?
That was like a wall.
But he was over my shoulder, and
Yeah, and it's hot.
oh, it's hot and smelly, and I was gonna pass out.
You're so full of crap.
What is it? What is it? What does that stink?
I don't know. It's
I
like
think
a
it's garlic.
combination of things. What did you eat last night?
I didn't eat anything last night.
No, I heard you had-
onion bagel
you went to
and
Rascals.
3 cups of coffee.
But you went to Rascals last night,
No,
right?
I worked last night.
Because even the coffee hasn't
college.
erased it.
Yeah, nothing. It's so
Usually
powerful.
coffee overpowers.
I always thought you got it from drinking, like maybe the beer or something ferments, or has a certain way of.
Not when you have a few beers and you brush your teeth and go to sleep.
it's
and brush your
garlic.
teeth a billion times and.
I don't know, man. I think you're dying. I think you're decaying.
Well, that's a distinct possibility.
His nails are falling out. When that girl yesterday was sucking your toes.
Oh, man.
Hey, Robin, go ahead. Let's do some news.
Yes.
We'll get off Jackie's breath.
20 nail breath.
Fred, sit in Jackie's lap and let him talk to you.
He'll enjoy it too much.
You got to brush, man. You got to chew some gum or something.
Oh, eat me.
Mama Lucian. We've all known each other way too long. Way too long.
Tell each
Way too
other
small a
when
room.
we stink and everything.
Yeah. Ooh, you stink. Well, it occurs to me that you, Jackie, and Fred, I see you more than anyone in my life.
Well, it's the same with all of us too.
Yeah. So I figure we have a right to tell each other when we smell.
And since we have to be in such
The
close
smells that we go through with you with the.
I know,
with
that's
the-
farting.
Oh,
Come on.
Sorry.
Oh, and your stink isn't maybe the worst on the planet.
I got-
You know
trouble
what?
before.
When
Why?
you guys,
Why did you get in trouble?
Because we're busy. We're.
what did you do?
I love this.
What did you do?
I was running around trying to put that stupid song together because we're
Right.
trying with different versions of it, and we're trying to. So I'm running up and down the hall, Xeroxing and going to get the cut. And so I was alone, I thought, in the
For a
hall.
second.
Yeah.
And I really had to fart. And like I was in a big hurry. I'm not going to do it in here. I didn't want to
Right.
do it in the office. And I just really ripped one. And all of a sudden I hear, Jesus Christ. And Tom Chisano just turned the corner and walked out.
Right in his face. What happened, Tom?
It's just as he described.
Right.
That's gross.
That's rude. That is rude. Yeah, give him some gum.
Here's the gum, Jackie.
Here, wait, Tom, smell him. Seriously.
Don't give me the gum that
Please.
gets hot in your mouth.
It doesn't
Tom.
get hot in your mouth.
No, really, you need gum that gets hot in your mouth, Jackie.
Okay, Jackie.
I've never
Come here,
smelled
Tom.
anything. So you just here. Come here.
Okay, now wait a minute.
Tom, what is that smell?
Oh, it's garlic.
Is it?
Is
He
it
said he had a
garlic?
Caesar salad last
But he
night.
didn't. But he doesn't eat garlic.
Caesar salad last night? It was garlic.
Then it's maybe onion or.
Do you ever smell breath like that?
Oh, I smell worse. I mean, that's not terrible.
Yeah, well, come on.
Thank you,
Gary
Tom.
was always terrible at his
But there's the
heyday.
gum.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but
It's
this,
not going to get hot in your mouth. There's more. I bought you a whole pack.
yeah, eat the whole
5
pack.
sticks.
But the thing about
Want money
Jackie's
for it,
breath
Tom?
is it's
No.
got that hot, sticky quality that Gary's has.
Yeah, hot breath. Hot breath.
Full of crap.
Very good. Thank you, Tom, for helping out on that.
The gum, Tom.
All right, and we will take a break and be back right after these words. Yes.
Back with the Howard Stern Show.
All right, Jackie, the Joke Man Martling tonight. A big show at Pace Downtown Theater at Pace University in Manhattan for Good Joke Style 976 Joke. This Thursday, December 9th at Rascals Comedy Club in West Orange, New Jersey. Go try and stump the Joke Man.
Martlin's.
Thank you.
Jackie the Dope Man Martin. I like to smoke a big white owl blunt. But I'm so cheap I can't afford all that pot to go on that big blunt. I mean, I can't afford it, but I won't. I want somebody to give me one. That's why I smoke a little lid. I'm Jackie the Dope Man, John Wick.
All right, very good.
The dope
That's some
man.
news to Jackie the Dope Man. There you go. Thank you. Jackie the Dope Man. Jeez. I want to meet the dad who had his kid record that. Gave him those lines to say. Do we want to hear any more Jackie?
Yeah, I got to hear what he's going to be doing in the future, where he sees
All right.
himself.
Well, this is Jackie on... But by the way, in case you're just tuning in, Jackie the Joke Man who works with us is... this is some interview he did.
A documentary.
Yeah. And it's just very funny because it's like listening to the serious Jerry Lewis.
Yes.
Do you want to hear Jackie?
Voice lowers.
Do you want to? Yeah, his voice is. And look at the things he discusses. He discusses his house and entertaining guests. You want to hear that?
I want to hear about that.
Okay.
Listen, let me say something.
Yeah, we finally got this house, and the first thing we did, like, she held me down and made me agree to let them expand our kitchen. We knocked out our porch. We put
I told you, everything includes his wife.
Well, yeah, but why is everything like a fight?
I don't know. They're fighting.
She held
me down, made me expand the kitchen, and she fought with me about our last video
The first
project.
thing she did was make me get rid of the porch.
Yeah, and people are always making him do stuff. And you saw that porch. She did the right thing. Some porch. Pappy Yoakum had a nicer porch.
Yeah, you expect to see Mammy Yoakum in a rocker on.
Yeah, right. Mammy Yoakum with a pipe. Yeah, we had to expand.
a nice big kitchen, because we like to entertain, you know, and...
entertain. They like to get S-faced. Pass out.
Which you would never understand.
It's fun having the gang over and making lots of lobsters and lots of steaks and...
Always gorging. The gang and lobsters.
The gang is here, Nancy.
Nancy, lobster's
You
ready.
just don't happen to understand that.
Lobster in the pot.
Come on, everyone's over. Perf.
The rest of the world...
Lobsters are being made.
Because we love to entertain.
Yeah, Siobhan the transsexual over. Honey, Siobhan's here with her family.
Come on, Siobhan, join the gang.
Come on, we're having lobsters in the pot.
It's just one of those things we've always done. You know, it's nice to be doing a little bit better so we can really do them, but we always did it anyway. You know, instead of hot dogs and hamburgers, we're having lobster and steak, but it's basically the same party.
Now that he's a success, he can have lobster and steak. Because Nancy got him to the top.
We're the gang.
Yeah. Thanks to Howard.
And blast the music a little bit, and everybody sings, and we like to get around the piano. You know, it's funny, we get a little older, you're not quite as loose, so we don't
Oh, I think you're very loose.
start banging on the piano quite as quickly or drag out the guitars as quickly as we probably should.
As we should.
They neglect getting to that.
Yeah. What do they have to get to?
They're too busy drinking.
Yeah, the parties. We should get to those guitars right away. It's important. Does he go on way too long? Is this like a guy's interviewing him? Does he go on way too long about like his parties and?
What's the question?
I know. I mean, it's just going on and on and on. Yeah, well, you know, it's not.
Because he was talking about the house.
And everything is money to him. It's like, you know, we used to have hot dogs and hamburgers, but now it's lobster and steak.
We still do the same thing. It's just lobsters and steaks instead of hamburgers and hot dogs.
Because we're doing a little better now. Who analyzes it that much?
I mean, people like coming over, you know.
No, you're still going.
It's loose, and it's fun to have all different kinds of friends, you know, like
sure.
rich friends, poor friends, talented friends,
money.
friends that watch, you know, and the family's
that
good,
watch.
you know.
Friends that watch. We have friends that watch, others play.
We probably don't get to the piano as quickly as we should. For the watchers.
They like to watch us at the piano. We have some people that like to participate. Nancy tries to engage them.
Father singing, and my mother makes people laugh. And
Oh, yeah. Made me laugh.
it's something I've always done and always
I
liked.
saw her sitting in a lawn chair. That was pretty funny.
I always laugh.
I always laugh when I see Jackie's mother.
I'll never forget the best time for me. It was when she was sitting there watching the TV.
Yeah.
In the middle of like the 4th of July celebration. I go into the house and Jackie's mother's sitting alone in front of the television. And she's just watching the news on Channel 12.
Right.
And I say to her, what are you doing? And she says, well, Jackie's going to come on this station and I don't want to miss him. This was the middle of the afternoon. He was coming on at 7:30.
I know. Well, she had to be geared up
She
for
didn't
it.
want to miss him.
Hey, she loves her son.
My parents always entertained, and Nancy's parents always entertain. It's just
We have entertaining in our
what
blood.
we do. And I don't know if there's a specific reason or whatever.
Jackie, all of America entertains
Yeah, he
and has
doesn't
people to
have
their house. He's amazed by this.
Specific reason why they do that.
We've always entertained. I guess it goes back to the great-great-grandfather Nipsey O'Martling.
Pappy Martling.
Pappy O'Martling. First entertained in 1853. Had people over to the house. And I don't know, I guess Nancy's family always entertained too. So we entertain.
Grandpapa Sirianni.
Yeah, from France. From Remulac. We all entertain.
Her parents are funny. My parents are funny.
Yeah. We all entertain.
I don't know if it's just something about us.
Most people don't entertain. We entertain. We're entertainers. It's not even like he's talking about show business. He's talking about having friends over his house. There's a lot of people who do that.
Yeah, nobody else has a piano.
He's trying to trace his roots of entertaining. You know, it was great-grandpa Jacques Cousteau Martling who owned a pub in Ireland.
I mean, we don't do it every week, but we like doing it.
Oh, man, that was a long...
About those silly
party.
get-togethers in his backyard.
Jackie's got an empty life. Now I'd like to talk about going to the bathroom, if I may. I like to do it every day. Nancy loves to go.
Funny bone tonight.
I don't know why this just happens to us. Maybe it's just us.
All right, you want to? All right, since we're running out of time,
Yes,
you want
we must move on.
You want to hear a discussion of what you get for stumping Jackie? What prizes when you go to see him live? Do you want to hear advice to aspiring comedians?
Advice.
All right, okay. Me too.
The entire documentary will be on 9221 tomorrow.
You're going to be talking about the documentary tonight in Philadelphia?
Absolutely.
All right. Absolutely. Like I have a choice. Nancy and I love to entertain.
So many people say to me, I really want to be a comedian. I get a lot of letters at the Howard Stern show. I get people coming up to me at gigs. Jackie, I want to be a comedian.
This is serious. This is real serious.
Is there crickets in the background?
Yeah, I hear crickets. I swear to God. Dude,
Did you shoot this at home?
Wait, let me hear this.
It is crickets.
Is that crickets?
I was sitting in my living room.
I was sitting on the shiver robe down by the cement pond.
Crickets in his living room.
We have windows, Howard.
You know what I tell them?
How about some central air in that shanty? Now that you're doing better. Less lobster and steak.
Muskrats are crawling across the grill.
Peppy Yoakum of that porch. I hear crickets.
They are crickets. It's Bayville. It's beautiful.
That's a movie.
I've always said that. I was so funny my entire life until the day I became a comedian. So funny. I always sat around at dinner parties and fooled around with my friends and told jokes and was just the life of the party my entire life. And then I became a comedian. And right after I became a comedian, like maybe a month later or 6 months later, I don't know what it was, but I went out to a restaurant with about 6 or 8 friends. And we're sitting around and we're having a few drinks and fooling around.
Always some drinks. There's always drinks involved.
If it wasn't for drinks, Jackie wouldn't have had a life.
No.
Nothing would have ever happened to him.
Yeah, we went to a restaurant. They didn't serve any alcohol, so nothing happened.
Have you ever heard a story of something happening to Jackie that didn't start with drinks?
It's always drinks. It's always drinks. There's always drinking going on. We let that people over and drink and piano. And
We don't get to the piano because we're drinking.
This is the thirstiest man in the country. There's no one who swallows more fluid than Jackie Martling.
Turn this on.
Have you ever heard him?
If he went with a girl, it was because of drinks. If he was with a guy, it was because of drinks.
Every one of his stories in life. Now a big story. He announced that he's a comedian, and he's at a restaurant with some drinks.
And we had some drinks.
Now, usually with drinks, I'm very funny. But this time, even though there were drinks.
And all of a sudden, I found myself telling them a few jokes, which I had done my entire life. And all of a sudden, I'm telling them a few jokes. In the middle of a joke, I got this cold wave up my back, like, what am I doing? My act for my friends? But I wasn't. I was doing what I'd always done every time I've always gone out to dinner. But I'm in the middle of a joke. Because you tell a joke.
Sounds like a real crisis.
Yeah, what happened? I can't imagine what happened to him after this. Did he have a nervous breakdown?
What am I doing? Am I telling a joke?
Am I doing my act for my friends?
Oh! That's like, remember when I made the mistake of going to dinner with him?
Yes.
Remember, and he goes, we're discussing business.
No business.
No business. Because we started talking about a pay-per-view event or something, or one of the videotapes we were working on. And I was like, see, business.
What are you talking about now? A joke. He tells a joke, and I was like, I'm going through my act. Because, of course, my act was my best jokes. And what are you going to do at dinner is your best jokes. And it was like...
How about lightening up and not telling any jokes?
Yeah, let somebody else act.
Hey, I know you guys are eating, but this guy goes into a whorehouse. Sorry, we don't need to hear jokes. I know guys like that, especially my dad knows guys like that who love to tell jokes.
They can't sit still. If there's a quiet moment, they hit you. I got a joke.
And they always have like why did the chicken cross the street? Did they have like a joke?
Yeah.
Makes people very unpopular.
It's enough. Who wants to hear jokes every minute? And you got to laugh at all these jokes.
That's why we don't hang out.
Got to force it.
Yeah, and it's like, your whole life now, it's like you say something funny, like, can I use that? I don't know. Yeah, could I work,
So what was the advice?
No advice.
Don't go into comedy?
Don't go out
You won't be good at dinners anymore?
You want to hear about Jackie's future?
Please.
All right,
will he tell us, or will he get diverted again and never answer the question?
He's a tease.
What do I plan on?
What do I plan on? Like there is a future. He's 10 years away from retirement. The guy's 60 years old.
Yeah, maybe he'll tell us about his retirement.
Yeah. Well, I guess I see myself as an astronaut.
I'm going to get a little condo in Florida.
Yeah, me and Nance.
This is the appreciation.
With our bong.
This is the appreciation.
Nance is going to hold me down and make me get a condo in Florida.
Siding with
Yeah.
Immediate goals. I do the Stump the Joke Man, which is very, very funny.
All right.
Everybody loves it. I see no reason why I can't be on one of the major cable stations, obviously, because what's funny is when it's blue. Girls and innocent girls telling dirty jokes, very filthy jokes, is very funny. They're innocent jokes. I mean,
I don't know. I can't take any more of this interview. It's too much Jackie.
They're innocent or filthy?
I don't know. I can't. You know what? I'm Jackie'd out. Tomorrow, I promise you, I'll play some more. I'm Jackie.
For a copy of this documentary, call 516-9221.
Is that right? You're marketing
You're selling this?
It just dawned on him. Now he's got to. Wait a minute. I smell sales. Hey.
Who farted? I thought it.
I just realized something. While we're talking here, an idea came to me. I can market this.
Funny Bone tonight at 8:30.
Nancy and I will put our heads together and we'll come up with this great product.
I was sitting at the dinner table saying, "You anti-social, low-life bastards."
Robin does the best Jackie. It's almost like Don Knotts when you do it. It's good.
Best anything.
Yes, she does. She does the best Jackie.
Oh yeah.
Better than me.
Let me see. Nancy and I will put our heads together. She'll hold me down. And then we'll have a video of this documentary. It'll be on sale. You get it through 9221. Funny Bones.
Thank God for Nancy.
I hope your boobs.
Funny Bones tonight in Philadelphia. Turn on my mic.
Turn on my mic.
Let me say something.
And then when he says something, he has nothing to say. Nothing. No defense. All right, Jackie, enough of you. We'll go on to someone else. Fred, you're next.
I'm sorry I started that.
The whole show should just be me picking on Jackie and Fred and Gary.
What do you mean it should be? Jesus Christ.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Let's do the news.
All right.
Jackie Martling, Martling. 2 Sundays, March 6th and 13th, spring break at the Concord Hotel in Kiamisha Lake, New York. Go try and stump the joke man. I think Jackie's ready to retire soon. I mean, he's working like a mad dog.
All of a sudden.
For dirty I like that one. What was that? For dirty jokes and to order Jackie's new comedy CD, call the all digital 516-9221.
All kinds of noises come out of him.
516-9221 is just a regular call.
Is that the culmination of Scott's 20 years?
Yeah. It's amazing. That's so Jackie. Jackie's like a circus clown. He's got noises and horns.
Yeah.
And his life is depressing as a circus clown, too.
Well, remember when he used to first come in? He'd bring horns.
Yeah. He reminds me of a circus clown.
He's still got it. Little noise maker.
He's still sitting in the wings with that. This is his life right here. This song sums it up. It's like one big, hey, we built a jetty. Where is it? I hope we find it.
It's still upside down. I had to take a picture of it. You wouldn't believe it.
You would love it. It's got green astroturf. It's a piece of wood.
It's got blue styrofoam and green astroturf and it's still upside down. You'd love it. You'd die. I got to take a picture of it.
It's so funny. Jackie will get on the air and put out an all points bulletin to the cops so they'll find his piece of wood. It's a piece of wood.
There's
this guy makes more money than God.
There's a jetty.
He could buy a piece of wood.
There's a Kodak ad running now where there's two guys. One of the shots that they have is two guys sitting on the exact same float that I have.
Right. Good for you, man. I can't believe they use those two guys and not you.
I can't even.
If you find it, give us a call.
Yeah, it's one big hippie community. Give us a call. Weren't you afraid people would steal it, Jackie? It's so valuable. All right, thank you.
It's still upside down.
All right, very good. All right, but anyway, go party with Jackie.
Do you know what he did the other day?
Yeah.
He literally locked himself in the jock lounge.
Oh, for business?
So I couldn't hear him.
Right, business
Close
purposes.
the door and it locks.
Right. He's sequestered in there with his business arrangements. There's obviously something very,
very
high level.
sensitive.
Right. Sensitive information. Yeah.
Anything that she hears becomes sensitive.
Just get me the appointment because I need to see. This thing has been hanging around.
What about the CD discussion?
I just got a little thing.
What about the CD discussion? I missed that one.
That was so logical.
We could only hear, because Fred would keep talking and talking and talking.
Yeah, Fred,
we
hear, and then Fred.
the least little bit of
I know. What was that one?
For the time he
It
missed.
was like, he was having a normal, and then all of a sudden Jackie
slipped
went
into
over
business.
into the corner and started whispering. So that's when I knew the discussion was getting into it.
There was something good, yeah.
Jackie discussion.
lying.
So all of a sudden, we're trying to listen, and Jackie goes, so what's the story on the CD and the tape?
Yeah. How many units have we moved?
Turn this on.
What? Yeah, well, is it going to be CD or tape? Do they want tape or do they want CD?
It's always something big going on.
No.
And there's always something secret going on.
Released the CD, and
No, I know,
I was
but-
asking if the cassette was ready. There's a cassette.
I know, but
of
there's
the
always
CD.
there's always so much going on.
Simple question: Is
I
this
know.
cassette?
But
of the
it's every
CD?
conversation.
So what's the story?
It's always funny. But it's always like Jackie's homegrown products. Yeah.
Don't you start.
I'm not going to. But the funniest thing is, I don't know how
Stuttering John, everybody.
I don't know how Jackie makes money on CD because he gives away his CD to
Thousands.
everybody. Like
Right.
even at a restaurant yesterday, the waiter made him a special cupcake.
Yeah.
Here, give him a CD. He just gives them to everybody.
Right, anything. And what does he carry him around in his
Yeah,
bag?
carry him around the bag and whoever.
He's so proud of it.
The parking garage attendant.
Really?
No, with Harvey Leeds, and they made a nice little birthday genitals.
Oh, birthday cake genitals?
Yes, it was
Right.
very cute, and the chef was a nice guy and a fan, and I gave him a CD. What is the big deal?
No,
He
you-
was a good guy.
I wish I had a tape. The CDs are expensive.
Oh,
What's
you
the story on the tape?
It's always like big negotiations going on with the tape and the CD. There's always
You
confusion.
think it was some big deal. It's
Yeah.
like he's talking to his mother-in-law
Right.
about his stupid CD.
It's always, then all of a sudden I hear,
Yeah.
then I know there's some serious stuff going on.
Then he
Serious
goes on
negotiations.
to booking his gigs on the
Right. That's always good too.
I'm not.
Did you call?
Hey, I don't have to work every night or week. You tell them. That's up to them.
Hey, it's tough all over. I know how it is.
Right.
But I gotta get paid.
To order your own CD,
Hey, I feel bad for the guy, but I still have to get paid.
call 516-9221. Get the CD in
look.
question.
That's my
Put me
price.
out of my
Either
misery.
he wants to
Yeah,
pay
I've heard that
it
discussion.
or he doesn't.
That one's my favorite. When
What's
Jackie
It's
starts
tough
hardlining.
all over.
Hey, that's my price. All right, hey, for years I had to work. I worked, I kissed his ass. That's my price. That's what we charge. I don't have to work.
Look, if Minervini was doing this, what would he ask?
Have you
What
heard
would
that?
he ask?
You tell him.
Forget your novel. You should write
This Sunday, go see Jackie. There was a lot of effort going into that big President's Day holiday, 2 big shows at
That's
headquarters. All right, never mind Jackie. He's boring.
One of my sisters got so drunk she was hitting on Fred all night.
Is that right?
Really?
Your sister was hitting on Fred?
Yeah, I'm so embarrassed.
Is she good
was
looking?
running around discussing Fred's genitals with everybody
Really?
at the party.
I heard plenty of stories about you, Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie got so bombed that he was someone asked him to tell a joke. So he goes over to Stuttering John's mother and starts telling a joke about the C word, about a woman's vagina.
He's at a restaurant after the party.
Oh, I see. And he's so loaded, he doesn't even know what he's
John's
doing.
mother and I have been exchanging filthy jokes for years.
Yeah, but Howard, then what happened was a guy sitting at another table throws his cloth napkin at Jackie's head and comes over and goes, "Yo, Jackie, keep it low, please." Got all pissed.
Yeah, the other table at the restaurant didn't want to hear your nasty joke.
Yeah.
But he's screaming at him.
Hey, restaurant!
Now you
Notice
tell
me.
the entire story.
Notice me, please.
You asked me to tell a joke.
C word.
No, and
What's the
30
greatest
people
thing
at the
between a
table
woman's
begged me to tell a
legs?
joke.
Yeah,
C word.
But no one asked you to tell that joke, Jack.
Hey, restaurant! You're barking up the wrong tree with me, Joe.
I don't think so.
Now enjoy yourselves.
Hey, Billy, can you imitate Jackie's new laughs? The new ones we have?
New ones? I don't know.
Those are tough. Here, let me try some on you. Here, to see if we can do this one. Here's Billy West. First, I'll play you one, then you try to impersonate Jackie's laugh. We play this
We
game
have
every day.
nothing else to do, Howard.
Now, I'll get to other things in a second. Very good.
Very good.
Hold on.
Too many. That's pretty good.
Do we have any more?
Oi, oi, oi. Can you do that?
Wait.
Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi.
You got any more Jackie laughs, Billy? Doesn't that hurt?
No, it's great.
Yeah. Sounds painful when he does it.
Yeah, ready?
You sound like Barney Rubble.
Yeah, right.
I think there's more. Hold on.
Okay. Very nice. Nice job. Nice job.
And I have
No reason for me to be here.
You got one more?
I have a wild card laugh. It's a little hard to discern.
All right, let's try it.
Let's see what it is.
That isn't me. Wait a minute, I protest. That was not me.
That was
Oi, oi, oi.
All right, very good.
What the hell is that?
That's you.
Goofing you on
not
stage.
It is you.
That's you.
No.
Where's that from, Fred?
Scott gave that to me. He must have been like going through some tapes, and he just found it.
Yeah, that's you.
Too busy to do best of, Scott.
Where's that from, Scott?
It's actually from one of our live shows. I think a birthday show or something like that.
Oh, is that right? That's inhuman, that sound.
I agree.
Please.
It's so funny. We have so many of them now. I never know when Jackie's really laughing.
I know. I'm in the mood to hear some funny tape. What do you got?
Last night, Fred the Elephant Boy came up to Jackie and go,
Oh, he's even imitating.
No.
Hey, on the bus up to Albany, we'll have to have Fred the Elephant Boy do Jackie laughs for us.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Jackie!
let's see if I don't right.
Exactly what he said.
And you have no idea what he said up until that point.
Nobody
Just
else
say
in the
yes.
place was breaking my balls. I'm saying hello to everybody, having a great time, and Elephant Boy comes up and
Guy can barely talk. Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling to order Jackie's new comedy CD, also available on cassette. $10 plus 3 shipping and handling. Call 1-800-323-5464.
oi, oi, oi.
Saturday night, April 30th, one big show at the Riviera Hotel on the Strip in Las Vegas.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
For information, call 516-9221. Maybe you'll get to hear the I joke. I'll be there. Aye.
What are you doing?
Wait, what are you doing?
What joke is that?
Pirate impression, I think.
It's on the CD.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh, we'll have to order that. Make sure we find out what's
He
going
doesn't
on.
do that.
No, I could tell you the joke, and then you could tell everybody that you don't understand it.
No,
and make
go
a
ahead.
fool of me. No?
Come on.
Come on.
It obviously is one of my favorites. It's a
You know that he's
Jackie
this close to doing it.
Don't you believe in your own
Jackie
material?
That's his Cockney
with an
Gary knows
accent.
it. Go ahead, Gary.
No, you tell it, Jackie. You don't have Gary.
Come on, because
do it.
you do
No,
the
he just wants to
accent.
be in here to not laugh.
No, it's good.
Well, go ahead. Let me hear it.
It's my friend's favorite joke. You know it's great.
Guy with 3 eyes, no arms, and 1 leg is hitchhiking.
Wait a second. Do it the way you do it.
He's right. Okay, keep no.
But Jackie can't tell a joke you tell too subdued.
Tell it the way you tell it on stage.
No, serious.
A guy with 3 eyes, no arms, and 1 leg is hitchhiking.
All right, 3 eyes,
3 eyes, 1
No
arm.
arm.
1 arm, and no legs. Okay, go ahead.
You're going to confuse.
All right, go ahead. No, go ahead.
A guy with 3 eyes. A guy with 3 eyes, no arms. and one-
Yeah, 3 eyes, 1 arm.
3 eyes, no arms, and 1 leg is hitchhiking. A British guy pulls over, rolls down the window, and says, "Oi, you look armless. Up in."
Very good.
Very good.
1-800-323-5464.
All right,
It's
there
the
you
only
go.
clean joke on the 78 wild minutes. Get out of here.
You're a nut.
Oi, oi, oi.
Up in.
I got to get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
You look armless.
You look armless. Up in. Aye. As you know, I have the IBM ThinkPad set up with my sound program.
Yes.
All I got to do is plug in, and I can play you some stuff. Uh-oh. Setup sound error. Couldn't... Hold on.
It's an error.
That's all right. I'll fix it. 2 seconds. I can do this. All right. You ready?
All right.
One of my sounds disappeared.
Oh, no.
That's all right. Here's this guy. I think his name is Jeff Young. Sent this to me. This is a little musical entertainment. This is the Pink Floyd Money.
Oh, no.
Done with, I think Jackie is on this. He wrote me a note. He says, I'm not obsessed with Jackie. He says, it's just his sounds. I don't know. I just can't take it. And this guy's from Connecticut. He's a big fan of Jackie's sound, so he's going up to Hartford to see Jackie.
Wonderful.
And he wants to make sure that he wants to make sure the place is packed so Jackie will keep coming back, and he wants to hear Jackie's
So
sounds.
he's going to make sure of it.
Yeah, we're a big Jackie fan. So here it is, Money.
Jackie's.
There it is. That's Money, the Jackie Money mix.
That's
And,
wild. I love that.
this one is called Jack Dog. This is Jackie Led Zeppelin.
Black Dog.
Black Dog, Jack Dog. Here it is. There it is, Jack Dog.
Jack Dog.
Jack Dog.
These people have jobs.
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing.
And then you got, here's another Jackie sound. I don't even know where this is from. This is called Ay.
Oi.
That's Jackie. There you go. And
My CD, thank you very much.
here's some more Jackie. And, you know, the various Jackie sounds.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Well, Jackie, the whole world laughs with you. They laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh with you because you're a funny guy. Very good. All right, Jackie. Wacky Jackie.
Hey.
I knew you'd all like that.
Oh,
That's
boy.
too funny.
A lot of fun.
Jack Dog is the best.
Jack Dog? You like that one?
Oh, the first one was much better.
Jack Dog.
Jack Dog.
All right, very good. Jack Dog. Cleveland, you're on the air.
Morning, Howard. Morning, Rob.
Good morning.
This is more like for Jackie. I just got his CD.
Yes.
His new the Joke Man CD.
Do a lot of people buy that, Jackie?
Yeah, so far a couple thousand.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, where is it on the
This is my
charts?
first review, and it sounded like he's getting ready to trash it.
Oh no.
Oh, the guy loves it.
It's pretty good. But actually, is he coming back to Cleveland?
Oh yeah, I heard a rumor that he might be.
Right, and I just wondered if his set will be different because.
Yes, he's working on all the material.
Why, had you heard this material?
Oh yeah, this is pretty close to what he did when he was in Cleveland.
I see.
Well, he thought you might want a sort of a remembrance.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's funny material. There's no doubt about it.
Jackie's his material. You have to
So
hear.
once you put it on that album, Jackie, that's the end of that, right?
Yeah, Jackie, you're going to retire that material.
Material has been put on the shelf for good.
Right, good. Okay, that's fair
Until
enough.
next Thursday night at Rascal.
How many of those jokes do you think you can memorize?
We got about 7 hours.
Jackie's act is quite amazing. How he remembers all these jokes, I don't know. He has, like when you why did the chicken cross the street to get to the other side? He has jokes.
Yeah.
And he somehow remembers them.
Everyone.
Everyone.
He doesn't have a set list or anything. He just
No set list. Actually, I'll give you a little secret. Jackie writes them down on the palm of his hand before he goes out.
The funniest thing was when he would he has a little tape recorder.
I'm enjoying the music, the Jackie music.
I'm listening too.
I was scared it was this guy.
What?
I like when he uses a little tape recorder.
What do you mean?
To tape. Well, he has a little micro cassette that he tapes the show with, and he'll stop.
Change tapes?
Yeah, and turn the tape around.
Yeah, well, he has to. You know what? Jackie is into quality control. He monitors himself with the tape machine. And usually during his actual set, he's so drunk he doesn't know what he said. So what he does is he plays it back.
Yeah, if there's anything good, he might use it in another show.
That is absolutely correct.
I believe it. He wants to know if he gave you his money's worth.
No,
your
know
money's
what is
worth.
funny?
Hey,
I remember when we were doing the Channel 9 TV show.
Yeah.
And Jackie had his little roast moment. Jackie got his mini cassette and sat in the jock lounge. And he did the show into the mini cassette. And then he'd play it back and listen to it. And then he'd do it again.
Yeah. Still flop.
You don't know how this man works.
I can't wait to see this book.
He should play Jackie's CD backwards like I do.
You know what it says?
The secret message. Tell him what it says.
Buy another one.
Yeah, that's right. Buy another one. All right, enough of Jackie's little commerce. Jackie's little side business.
Well, that's interesting to hear from Jackie buyer.
Yeah. Who ships? What happens? Like if someone who calls you a number and you sell thousands of CDs, who ships them out?
Somebody's fortunate enough to call 516-922-WINE. They
Right.
get the address. They send a check or a money order.
I know, but who
Comes
ships
to my
it?
post office box.
I didn't want a whole commercial. I just want to know who ships
He
it.
can't get to the answer until he goes to
Yeah, he has to go through the. It's
the person who works.
I saw Jackie, Prodigy asked Jackie to answer questions, and I was kind of curious to read it, but about the third one in, you can't read it anymore because Jackie just every time answers with a cute answer and a plug.
There were a lot of questions.
No,
No. There were a lot
and
of
everyone is like, "Hey, I'd love to answer your question,
They
but why don't you
gave-
call my thing and get it?"
Is that right?
And it's funny for
They
about a
gave me a-
minute, but then it's like, "Well, Jackie, answer a question."
They gave me a stack of letters, and a
Yeah.
real lot of them asked for information. So on one of the things, I answered that.
No, don't. You can't backpedal. I read your answers.
Backpedaling.
Your answer was, "Hey, call my number."
A lot of people asked in their letters, "How do I get the CD?" So in response to one of the letters, I put.
No, to every letter was a plug for your CD. I read Prodigy. Don't tell me what I read. All right, I'm wrong. I'm wrong, Robin. I must have been reading somebody else's joke page.
Maybe you read the same letter over and over.
Right. Maybe I read the wrong one.
So at any rate, Eileen, who's the person who works.
All right, let's go on with the show.
Ask me a question.
Well, no, it's okay. I don't even want to know what you're doing out there.
They get sent out from Jokeland.
All right, so
Through Jokeland.
All right, that's what I wanted to know. Just ask the question. I didn't want 12 hours of plugs. Buffalo, you're on the air.
Hello, Howard.
It's the last time I get curious about Jackie's business. Yes, you're on the air.
I need your help, sir. You know in your book you give advice about wiping?
Yes.
I can't seem to get it in 3 wipes. What do I do?
Shoot yourself. Thank you. Okay, very good. He's put me on.
I know.
I think he's put me on, Robin. This is Jackie. Someone asked him a question like, what's the most outrageous thing you ever did or something?
Yeah.
which would be pretty easy to
For
answer.
Jackie,
yeah, right.
especially.
But listen to this. Here we go.
Where's this from?
Where is this? Did he cue this up?
Did
for
he
me?
put it on?
Sure. Where's this from, Al?
I thought Gary was going to cue this up for me, but again, he didn't. He came in, I told him to do it, and he just never did it.
Are you going to tell me where it's from?
I'm going to tell you where it's from in a minute.
Oh.
You sound like a mental patient over there. What are you, on Valium?
No, you sound
Did you
like
cue up Jackie's?
Yeah, on that card that I handed you.
It's on a cart. Oh.
That's him being interviewed?
You didn't say you wanted it queued up. I told you about that. You didn't say you wanted it.
What? What are
You never
you
said
doing?
you wanted it queued up.
Okay. I just said to you, I'm going to talk about Jackie
Right, and
being interviewed.
that card.
Yeah, but that's not him being interviewed. Why would you hand me a card of him not being interviewed?
You didn't say.
I didn't say what? What am I supposed to say?
Why do you give you a card?
What?
You're supposed to say, I told you about 10 tapes that were up here.
Yeah, and I said, hey, that sounds good. Let's do the one about Jackie.
And you didn't say let's do the one about
Dodo.
Jackie. You didn't say it.
Dodo. Dodo.
You didn't say let's do the one about Jackie.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Papa Flowly.
Papa Flowly, where is this from?
Some guy interviewed Jackie for one of those local publications that nobody can remember, and then he sent us
Some
the
Long
tape.
Island thing, I think, wasn't it?
We're not even
I don't know.
sure.
Jackie gets thrown. What was the question? What is the most outrageous thing you've ever done?
Right.
How many times has he walked out that door and told? Remember he told us something the other day that was really outrageous?
The most embarrassing thing?
Yeah, that you wouldn't ever do again. If there is anything at all. Like as far as like going on someone's show.
Embarrassing things.
Yeah, like going on someone's show, saying something that you regret in the future or...
Wait a minute. This guy interviewed
like
me and he
something
said
that
you
came
did
back-
tape?
Yeah. Yeah, he did that.
That's wrong.
Yeah, of course it's wrong.
Get it off of there.
Now
Jackie is upset now.
Jackie's upset.
No, but that's wrong.
Why is it wrong?
Jesus Christ.
That's wrong. Jackie's just trying to send a woman to the Red Floor Inn in Westwood that doesn't
Yeah.
exist. He's
wrong.
Everything on the show. Why don't we play Robin's tape of her interview with you?
I wish he would.
It was great.
It was good.
We'll get to it after the book's out.
Yeah, believe me.
You mean like something that came back to haunt you?
Yeah, maybe something like that. I mean, if there isn't anything, then there isn't anything.
Yeah, it's a little bit more interesting a question than the average person would ask. Hold on, I just walked in from work. I didn't even catch my breath here. The most embarrassing thing. Let me think for 2 seconds.
Okay.
See, the time I was in Michigan. No. Chuckles one night.
This is already 10 seconds, Jackie.
I've never heard Jackie be stumped like this.
You stumped me. Red Hook in New Jersey. No, that's not good. That's up.
No, that's weird. That you got me stumped.
Gotta get the
I've done
T-shirt.
lots of embarrassing things.
This is wonderful.
See, I have to be very careful what I say because anything I say always gets faxed back to my show, and I get reamed for it. So I got to make sure that it's taken in the right context.
Much rather hear the blank.
Yeah.
You'd rather watch your what?
Much rather hear this dead air than hear a duty story or a lesbian story.
Can't think of one thing. I want to hear your tapes of his interview.
I don't know. Everything I say gets faxed back to
me.
I'm not doing her interview.
Really? Is that right?
Yeah, because I'm canceling right now.
Good.
Why?
What do you want from her?
To Howard. I don't want to do it.
I get reamed.
I can't believe...
He's not done yet.
I get reamed.
Well,
I'm canceling.
a long time ago, I was being interviewed on what was the station, on a radio station, I-95 up in Connecticut, when I was working that night at the Treehouse. And it was early in the morning, and I think I was hungover, and I was with the Breakfast Flakes that used to work there.
The Breakfast Flakes?
And I remember it went through my mind that it'd be very funny, because I felt a fart coming on, and I thought it'd be very funny, so I farted. And I heard about that for about 2 years, because I farted on the radio.
Oh, yeah?
And at the time, that was like...
yeah, that's pretty wild. You have so many wild stories.
That is the most outrageous story Jackie
It's not even wild. It's not even wild.
All of Connecticut smelt that.
Yeah. Let's see.
I heard about that for about 2 years. I was
with the Breakfast Flakes.
When I was with the Breakfast Flakes.
It was unbelievable. But now I'm on a show where we blow farts every 3 minutes, so like it's obviously not as...
Yeah, so you got... who was giving you a hard time about that, like the FCC or just...
No.
What a great conversation. So I want to... well, now you can't do the interview with Jackie, so...
Yeah, canceled.
It's canceled, so you've got a free day. What's the most wild thing you ever did?
The wildest human on earth.
This is a guy walks out of the house.
One-legged women, bald women. He had a brush with, what was it, Chubby Checker? Most amount of drugs through the 60s.
Someday I'll get drunk and tell you guys the wild stuff.
There you go.
What about the time you were in Michigan State and you did the what is it? You hung your butt out the window.
There was the time in the snow where he was with his friends.
And and your grandmother something? Your aunt?
Right.
Boy, Fred knows better than me. Maybe.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying. What
happened?
What
to
happened?
you?
What went wrong? That's a giveaway question.
It's the same thing as when you're sitting there and somebody says, "Tell me your favorite joke." Your mind goes blank. You know, that's all.
I see.
I didn't realize I was under the gun. I was sitting there getting interviewed, relaxing. You know.
You sure did relax. You almost went to sleep.
You almost put everyone to sleep.
Play it again.
Want to hear it again?
I just walked in the door.
I got something better. So this is now. What is this? This is an answering machine.
These people called Scott to hire him for to be a DJ, and then Scott called them back and heard this answering machine. They said it was okay to play it.
Okay. Let's see.
Hi, this is Kelly and Chris. Yay! But we can't come to the phone right now. Oh! But if you leave your name and number, yay! After the beep, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Yay! But it might not be right away. Oh!
Very nice. Nice job.
Do I get royalties for any?
Just enjoy your fame. Your fame. Jackie's all upset that...
I'm freaking.
I was stumped.
It's all right, man.
I really can't interview you today?
Of course you can interview me.
All right.
I can't believe Jackie...
You better be behind that glass, though.
Jackie was just getting nervous because he didn't know what the hell was going to be on the tape.
Oh, I absolutely was.
Oh, man, I never saw a guy turn so red.
Usually somebody asks you,
Don't worry, I protected you already from some bad
what's
stuff.
the wildest thing you ever did? You know, usually I tell them a crap story.
Don't worry. I'm not going to play anything that bad. I got a lot of bad stuff on you, but...
Thanks.
I just can't believe Jackie... I can't believe Jackie's bummed out. I mean, you guys have put hidden microphones on people around here.
No, he got nervous. He was afraid he might have said something weird.
This is wrong.
Stop
it. The tape.
It's wrong. For guys taping you, it's act normal.
That's so wrong.
That's not right.
That's unfair.
It's betrayal of trust.
Oh, I can't. He sent you the tape.
Some guy sent me a new Jackie song, too. Want to hear it?
Yeah.
I got it in my computer. It's cool that you can keep music and stuff in your computer. This is Jackie doing... You a fan of Ozzy Osbourne, Crazy Train?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I think you'll like this. Robin, you're in this as well.
I am?
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. I'll keep quiet during it, but listen for yourself. Listen for Jackie. I'm even in this. Pretty low. There you are, Robert. It's like a,
Why me?
there it is. I thought that was very impressive.
great.
Yes, very impressive. Same guy who wrote Dirty Love, a guy named Jeff Young, sending that to me. I'd share it with you.
A lot of free time.
All right, let's get back to, too much free time.
Man.
Hey, did you do your interview with Robin yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just got done about a half hour.
Yeah, got done in time to do the show.
All right, I want to hear about that, but let's stick to the Oscars for now.
Yeah, that's another Oscar.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'd give the Oscar to.
Well, let's decide. I'll give you some time to think about it. So Jackie was very quiet in the pay-per-view meeting yesterday. Didn't you?
I was stuffing my face.
Jackie, we had a meeting for pay-per-view, which we're doing New Year's Eve. Jackie
I'm trying to
had a
think
feast. I know he's lost all this weight. He had...
I don't know how he does it, though.
Yeah, me neither.
I think he's throwing up.
he had
Because he's still eating.
He had barbecued chicken with this gravy that I never saw before. It's a thick brown gravy. It looked like sludge.
I don't know.
It's called barbecue sauce to us.
Was that barbecue sauce? I thought it was like a brown, thick gravy. Didn't look like barbecue sauce.
Chirpy chicken, the best.
Yeah?
All I know is that the last 2 times we have had that meeting, the smell of Jackie's food has overtaken the entire
Robin,
room.
the things that you bring in that Tupperware knock us all over. What are you talking
Doesn't matter. The stuff you bring in erases it.
Because the barbecue sauce looked like duck sauce, and then he had the chickens, and then Jackie puts the whole chicken at once in his mouth, like a whole leg, and then just whips it out, and then there's a bone.
is there.
Yeah, it's wild. He sucks
like in the cartoons.
Yeah, and then you have like what is that
There's
special
some
bread?
kind of potatoes or bread.
It's pita bread.
No, but it's pita, but like fried pita bread.
Yeah, it's...
It's got to have 3,000 calories.
Oily.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see what else was there. But he puts it on
Fries.
the floor, and he eats it between his legs.
Yeah.
Good stuff, though.
It tastes better between your legs.
Well, it's not like we have a lunch break and we can go eat like humans. You know, we have to order up.
Oh, here we go.
No, but I'm saying...
you would think we could eat like humans.
Let's not eat until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You eat after the show.
Of course I do.
So why shouldn't I get to eat after the show?
Nobody said you shouldn't eat.
Don't eat in front of me. All right. Very good. Balls.
Chirpy chicken. Chirpy chicken.
Hey, we're talking with Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling, who, where are you going to be Friday night? Where are you going to be Friday night?
Friday night at the Seasons Resort at Great Gorge.
Oh, good. Okay. At the
Great Gorge.
Seasons Resort at Great Gorge, Jackie Joke Man Martling, and you'll be doing some jokes?
Yeah.
Some funny jokes?
Yeah. Why did Jackie the Joke Man cross the road?
Why?
Because he heard Howard was cutting a new deal on the other side.
All right. And that's Friday night, February 18th at Seasons Resort at Great Gorge in McAfee, New Jersey. Tickets at Ticketmaster for raunchy jokes and to order Jackie's new comedy CD. Congratulations on your new CD.
Thank you.
And call the all-digital 516-922-WINE. Remember, 516...
Free call.
Right, it's not a paid service. 516-922-WINE, and you're back to telling raunchy jokes on there?
That's right.
All right.
Oh, yeah. It's a good time.
The jokes are back.
It's a good time. Jackie is back. The Jetty is back. The jokes are back.
Now, Jackie, I understand you wrote a song parody for Jeff Guilty, the Tanya Harding case. Is that right?
Row, row, row your boat. Get your ass off the friggin' hit your teammate with a pipe. Ooh. No. Jesus.
That was good, Jackie. I can see why we keep you around.
What the hell did he do?
No, do your new song parody. Now, what was the one to Monday you
just
did?
want to apologize for the song parody.
No, do the one you did for Monday.
Tanya Harding. Every other day.
that bite every night.
What?
Forgive me. What? Help me. That's not what I wrote. Help me. I don't believe it. I want my ass to write this stuff. Help me.
All right, very good.
It kills you when they blow the line.
Yeah, it's the breakup that's funny. I'm breaking up.
So, Jackie, you'll be at Great Gorge,
Great Gorge.
and you'll also be selling that new CD of yours.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They do sound like animal sounds.
It's nothing human. That's nothing human. All right. Now, what is the song parody you did to the Tanya Harding thing? Go ahead, sing it to everyone.
Get your ass off the friggin' ice. Hit your teammate with a pipe. Isn't that nice?
Very good.
Song parody.
There's another song parody.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now I have my computer hooked up to the sounds. I have my IBM ThinkPad.
Oh.
Fred, don't hit anything. I'll do it. Now, Fred says his sound effects on tape. I have mine all on computer.
All right.
Want to hear?
Okay.
All right, you ready? Like, if I want to do Baba Booey, all I got to do is go like this.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
That sounds perfect.
You like that, don't you? Now, that's not even on tape. That's all digital.
But that's right into the board.
Right into the board, digital. What else you want? Want to hear Taboo?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
It's natural. It's natural. TABBO, 1 calorie, taboo.
Now, I recorded those myself into my computer.
Wow.
See, computing has gotten way out of hand.
5,000 years of civilization.
Right, yeah.
To record that.
What do you want to hear? You want to hear vomit? You want to hear your laugh, Robin? Tell me what you want. You want to hear your laugh?
Okay, yeah. That's not me. That's Jackie.
That's the only one that didn't sound good, right? All right, you want to hear Baba Booey and Quad?
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
There you go. You want to hear burp?
All right.
All right. You see, I'm just showing you how fast you can name
and
sound
you're just
effects.
hitting a button and they come right up.
I can do it much faster than Fred.
Sure.
You see what I mean? And I'm going to get this for Fred. See? Vomit.
Well, what about Jackie's? Oh, yeah.
I haven't plugged that in yet, but I'm saying once you put it in, it's just I can get to it.
What do you have of Jackie?
What do I have of Jackie? I just as a demonstration purpose, I put in his two most obvious ones, the laugh.
Okay.
All right, this one. And I put in his scream, which you like. Finally, Fred has been replaced by a computer. Isn't it great? Finally got rid of him. You like that, huh, Fred?
Get more money. If he's out of here, I can get his salary too. Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah! All right.
So
good.
no more crashing carts for Fred.
No.
You got to put the crashing cart sound in there.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put the sound effect in.
That'll be redundant.
All right. You know, Vermont Teddy Bear. Is it Vermont Teddy Bear, Fred? Yeah, okay. Vermont Teddy Bear is the best. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're already doing Jackie impressions, and it's only 6 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wake up, everybody.
Vermont Teddy Bear, a great gift idea for Valentine's Day. Call...
You know what I love most about it?
Yeah.
That Jackie doesn't think it's funny at all.
I know.
That's when it's funny.
Call their bear. That's what it's
Shut up, all of you. You'll see.
He sits there very quietly.
Call the Bear Counselors at 1-800-829-BEAR and hear a friendly voice ready to help you with your special bear needs. I think for Valentine's Day. Is Valentine's Day this week?
What's the day?
I love you, Nancy.
It should be at the end of the week.
Beginning of next week.
Beginning of next week. Do yourself a favor and dial 1-800-829 1-800-829-BEAR. Jackie, that's right. It is your birthday.
My birthday and nobody ever remembers.
Is his birthday today?
No, Valentine's Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Vermont, Jack of Hearts.
Jack of Hearts.
I'm glad we said it now so I can forget it again.
Jack of
Hearts.
Jack of Hearts Martling. That's me.
Yeah, born under a lucky star. Vermont Teddy Bear also has other bears for Valentine's Day. The Love Bandit, Cupid, the King and Queen of Hearts.
The Love Bandit.
And the,
The Queen of Braids.
and the Fool for Love Bear. All Vermont Teddy Bears.
Maybe I'll be the Fool for Love Bear this year.
Anyway, let someone you know.
It's an insane asylum.
Let someone you know that you're thinking of them this Valentine's Day. Send them a Vermont Teddy Bear. Call 1-800-829-BEAR. 1-800-829-BEAR. It is a great gift idea. All you have to do is pick up the phone and one of these beautiful bears come to your house.
Yeah.
Or come, your kids, your wife, your girlfriend, the gumada, whatever. 1-800-829-BEAR.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
All right, thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's some kind of pussy singing on that one. Who is that, Fred?
I'm not sure about
Oh,
that
yeah.
one. I always like the...
Hoo-ah!
Oi, oi, oi.
Hoo-ah!
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi. So stupid.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi. You look harmless.
For our fans in Vegas, yes, you can see Jackie. He's going to be at the Riviera Hotel this Saturday. That's this Saturday, a big show at 9 p.m. It's going to be wild. Jackie's very hopped up about this.
Jackie, Las Vegas Martling.
You should see me. Howard, here's a picture of my marquee. Here's a picture of the marquee. He's real excited about this. What are you going to be doing there? You're going to be wearing something special, like a tux or something?
I'll be looking very Vegas.
Really?
Yeah. The Wayne Newton Martling.
So which T-shirt will you wear?
It'll be the same T-shirt.
My walrus t-shirt.
Won't be one of those tux T-shirts.
Jackie went out. This is the funny thing going around the station. Jackie went out and bought 5 T-shirts.
Uh-huh.
And
13 T-shirts.
Yeah, and they're all the same.
No, they are
No,
not
they have
the
different
same.
animals on
This
them.
is my cause.
Let me see.
Animal Republic.
Can I just? What do you mean your cause?
We're saving the rare going extinct animal.
I don't know. Jackie went out and bought like T-shirt, which he never does.
I bought a T-shirt at Disney World that had a picture of a Bengal tiger on it that I thought was gorgeous, and I sent for the catalog, and this is my new cause.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, so he bought 13 from the
Right,
catalog.
and every day he wears a different animal.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
That's all right.
And the T-shirts, of course, even though he paid for them, don't fit right.
They fit perfectly.
Your breasts are perfectly
How
eccentric.
dare you?
Oh, come on. Hey, Fred, do you see? You could see the guy's areolas right through the shirt.
What are you talking
He's wearing actually, it doesn't look like he washed it and it shrunk a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or his
Maybe
belly
that's
got
what
big.
happened.
Oh, we should all be the Adonises that you guys are.
Hey, man, no offense, but you've gained back your weight.
Should I wear a catsuit?
Wear whatever you want. Why are you attacking Ron?
Everybody comes up to me and says, why does he perpetuate this myth that you put your weight back on? You haven't put your weight back on.
You did.
The infamous Dominic Barber told me I didn't put my weight back on.
Yeah.
Well, you know him.
He prays for a body like
Got
yours.
fat on his eyelids.
All right. Anyway, the point is, go see Jackie's outfit. See if you think he gained his weight back.
There you go.
On this momentous occasion.
Get out of here.
Is that a scale,
Get
Gary?
out of here.
Gary, is that a scale?
I'm not standing on that.
Stand on the scale if you're not.
I don't want to.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Nope, I'm not going to do it.
Why? Stand on the scale.
He keeps talking about this big myth, but he won't get on the scale.
I'm not
He
getting
keeps claiming that time that he got on the scale, to make me feel better, he grabbed onto the ledge.
So tell him to get on.
To make his weight seem better so that, that he would seem heavier and I wouldn't feel so bad.
What did I weigh that day?
You weighed 207. I don't think you're that heavy, but I think
I do.
I got to guess that you're at least 185, if not 190. I'm going to guess.
I'll bet you he's 200. I'll bet you he's 200 with his
Wait a
clothes
second.
on.
If you're supposed to be 165, right?
Get it.
That's what you said you weighed.
That's what you said.
That's what your lowest weight was.
Yeah, that's what my lowest weight was.
So if you're
6 months ago.
So you did put weight on then?
I have never denied that I put some weight. You guys, you talked that I
What do
put
you
all
weigh
my
now?
weight back on.
What do you weigh now?
About 230.
No, come on. What do you weigh? What do you weigh?
About 185.
All right. I'll tell you what, I'll spot you 10 pounds. Take 10 off of whatever it says on there. Just stand on the scale.
I don't understand what the question is.
In other words, if you weigh 195 on the scale, you weigh 185. Howard's giving you 10 pounds.
I'm spotting you 10 pounds. 10 pounds for clothing and whatever else you got on.
Leave the jacket on.
This is
No,
dangerous.
take the jacket off. Take off whatever you want. Get nude if you want.
Can I strip?
Yeah, strip.
Down to my underwear?
Strip down to your underwear.
We don't care.
Say Las Vegas again.
Okay, in Las Vegas, Jackie will be doing this on the scale. Go ahead. Step on there.
And don't hold on to anything.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't hold on to
He
anything.
just farted in
let go.
Gary's face.
Let go. 197.
All right, so
liar.
you weigh 187. You gained back your weight.
Wait a second. Let it slow down. That's one. It's 197.
197. So you gained your weight back.
So 187. So now you weigh 187, but that's with the clothes
And
on.
by the way, you could take off 10 pounds. I'll take 5 off. He weighs
Right,
190.
I don't weigh 190.
So what? You gained
What
your.
do
It's
you weigh?
obvious to everyone you gained your weight back.
I didn't gain it back. I was 215.
You were, excuse me, you were 215. You went down to 165. Then you said you're keeping your weight around 170, 172. And whenever it gets above 172, you go back down and you watch
And
yourself.
that's what I was doing.
So now you're up to 187.
It's time to get it back.
187 spotting you the 10
10
pounds.
pounds. Are you in denial or what?
Yes.
All right, look, that was no fun proving that. Thursday night, May
How's your
5th.
weight doing, boss?
Mine's doing good. I'm at 200 and
195 or?
No. I'm at 200 pounds. Want me to get on the scale?
Yeah.
Sure, I don't mind.
Okay.
I got to take off of
No.
I'm
I
going to take my shoes off. Is that
left my shoes on.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
All right. Can I take off this?
I don't care. how
What
you
is
play.
this?
One show at 9 o'clock at the Riviera Hotel Saturday night.
Yeah, come
That's how you should open it.
Hold on.
With the scale.
Yes.
This is an outrage. 212. So take off 10 pounds. I'm wearing boots. Take off 10 pounds. So I weigh 200, what I said. I don't lie. I don't lie about my weight.
Okay.
You fat pig. Thursday night, May 5th at Toppers on Ocean Parkway in Brooklyn. Go see the very heavy Jackie the Joke Man
Oh,
Martin.
you're full of crap.
All right.
That's not funny.
Like women over here arguing about your weight. Be upfront about it. Be a man. Say you gained it back.
I didn't
Nothing
gain
wrong
it
with it. You're eating like a pig. You're over at Roy Rogers every day. You're eating 1,200 buckets of chicken.
So good.
I know Jackie was acting like he was best friends with Bill Hicks. He was like, hey, I got his address. I knew it. Yeah, look,
I was going to tell you.
Stop it.
Oh, we could write a letter together.
The only know is Jackie was sitting on that address for so long, I never got to write to Bill
Yeah.
Hicks. You were supposed to give me the guy's
Jackie's
address.
acting like he was so caring. He's the only one of the group who didn't visit Gilbert when Gilbert was in the hospital.
Yeah.
Mr.
Jackie
Friend
doesn't
of
care about
comedian.
comedians. Yeah, how did you get Bill Hicks's address?
Dear Stein.
That's Jackie's serious voice.
Dear Stein. Dear Stein, give it to me.
Jackie's been walking around all mopey because Bill Hicks was dying, but I don't know. Jackie was trying to act like he had some kind of relationship with the guy.
Nothing funny about the death of a comedian.
Is anybody doing his gigs?
Who's going to take his remaining dates?
The laughter died.
I mean, someone should fill in.
It's not funny.
He encouraged people to think for themselves.
And plug.
There was a serious intent to his comedy.
Yeah, not like mine. I'm just good times.
His voice was silenced.
Multi-talented
It's a voice that we
guy
need more of.
I don't know, but Jackie's been running around like he's kind of like Bill Hicks's. All he did was get someone, Dia Stein, who gave Jackie the address. Now Jackie's running around with that address for weeks.
And Jackie didn't write a letter or send a card either.
No, then he comes to me and he goes, well, maybe you want to write a note. I go, yeah, I would like to write a note. Give me the address.
No!
Maybe we'll write it together. I go, no, I don't want to write it together. I can write my own note.
No!
No.
Then I won't give you the address.
Yeah, then it's another 3 days. Now I finally got the address.
Because if you send a letter, mine will be ignored.
Right. Howard's letter will be...
They'll forget that the joke man wrote.
Just sign this. I'll mail it.
It'll be from us.
I want to be on your letter or not at all.
Right.
Anybody out there that's stupid enough to believe one word that you morons say deserves to think it.
Okay. There you go. Fair
I mean
enough.
to clump you all together individually. You all are morons too.
All right, Robin.
I'm mourning. Shut up.
You're especially a moron.
Jackie's been walking around like he's mourning, right?
Mourning.
No, I've had to take a leak since 9:45.
Well, I have to gas.
Mourning, damn it. Shut up and leave me alone.
I have gas, Robin. Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling, 2 Sundays, March 6th and 13th, spring break at the Concord Hotel in Kiamish Lake, New York.
Follow a fart, Howard.
Go try to stump the joke man. Dirty jokes. And to order Jackie's new comedy CD called the All Digital 516-922-WINE. Remember, 516-922-WINE is just a regular call. All right, come on, let's do some news. This is crazy.
Can I just say something? Do you know what story John told me yesterday?
What?
He told me that Jackie and he went to the Friars Club, and Jackie started telling him some story about him and a bunch of his buddies went to a farm when they were in high school to try to molest some sheep, but they couldn't track them down.
What was that about?
Is that true?
I refuse.
Oh, you know, I heard that too.
I'm saving up. I told
You mean you went with the intention of going after
They went up
sheep?
there and they were trying to have sex with sheep.
Oh, Jackie.
And Jackie.
And you said you're closer to human than me?
Come on, Jackie, tell the truth. Tell the story.
We didn't come close.
All right, but
Only
you tried.
because the sheep got away.
Did you guys get in a car and say, "Hey, let's go to a farm and see what happens"?
Oh yeah, like that's not normal.
Oh, Jackie.
We were on our way back from Piping Rock Country Club where we used to work, and we were all loaded. And
of course,
there was a sheep farm there right over Mill Hill.
Oh, man. No girls
I was
around.
in the getaway car, which was my big, huge 19.
Instead of going after sheep, why didn't you just get it on with each other? I think you'd rather have that, wouldn't you?
Well, when we couldn't catch the sheep.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
So what happened? You guys tried to get the sheep and you couldn't?
We were drunk. We were fooling around. I was
But
in the
if you
car,
had caught one.
and my two buddies went chasing
The
after
only reason
him.
he didn't catch one is because he was drunk.
No, I was in the car, and one of the guys cornered one, and then the thing knocked him over. And then the other guy caught one.
Did he have his pants off?
And he no, stop. The idea was going to get him in the car and then see what happened.
Oh, stop.
How foolish of you.
They want
to
to
get him drunk.
sheep in a car.
They want to get him loaded first.
Give her Woolite and feel her up.
Right. And one of the guys,
hey, get the sheep, get
one
your
of the
pants
guys
off.
got his hands around the sheep, and all of a sudden he screamed because I guess it was the wrong brand.
What?
It was
the
a guy.
Grabbed a male sheep.
Oh, you got a guy sheep.
Said now.
Oh, that disgusts you.
Yes.
I don't want to be a homosexual.
No, that's immoral.
It was a male sheep.
Get a girl in here.
Hey, give me a female sheep. What's wrong with that?
Jackie's like Woody Allen at the end of the night. He's drinking Woolite.
That's a whole
Give me
horology.
cheese.
All right, come on. Let's get to some real news.
Amazing what he can do. Yeah, he's probably got children up there.
No,
Give it to me, big boy.
After you wrote a book and
What?
you wrote a book and Ron wrote a book, everybody's saying, well, when's Fred write a book? When do you write? And I'm scared to write a book because if I sit down and start writing stuff, you can't edit yourself. You know,
can't?
You got to put everything down.
Right.
So, you know.
There you go.
He'd have to put the sheep incident.
Yeah, right. I'm a little embarrassed. Dear diary.
That's one of the ones I told you.
You're bad. What is it, Baba?
Well, I guess this is news. Jackie's wife is on the phone, and she wants to...
She wants to defend herself?
Yeah.
We'll be perfectly happy to take that call.
Hi, Nancy. If you were my wife,
What?
I wouldn't allow some guy to hit you with a beer. I'd be sort of attentive afterwards.
Oh. Well, I wish that I was your wife, Howard.
You're not kidding. When I heard what Jackie didn't do, you got hit with a beer at the beer
Listen,
fest.
I'm not calling to defend myself.
Hey, by the way,
I just thought you'd like to hear the real story, that's all.
Let me just say something. I am so upset that I didn't get to see you on Friday. I was yelling at Jackie. I understand you were wearing like almost a see-through top.
Well, after somebody threw the beer at me, I was.
Yeah. And then what happened? You were on stage and someone threw a beer.
Somebody threw a beer. They didn't throw it at me. I guess they were throwing it at Jackie or whatever.
Probably.
But we got off the stage, and I was, I guess, visibly upset.
No, and by the
And
way,
I wasn't upset at Jackie.
right.
And he I know it's hard to believe that he's a little irrational and kind of nasty when he's drunk.
Hard to believe. If I was you, I'd never allow him to be drunk.
I'm pissed off that he didn't defend me just now because we talked about it afterwards.
Right. He didn't defend
And
you.
I didn't say. I thought Jason was such a sweetheart. Now I hate him.
Yeah, right.
And by the way, we all have to see each other tonight.
Why is that?
We're getting together for John's birthday. Nancy and Jason will both be there.
Oh, excellent.
Jason's there?
Jason's there.
I'm not
Great. I didn't say. What did he say? I said I want my time.
Yes, this is my time.
Jackie told me that if I was going to be upset, to go the F home.
He was
going to let me go home on the train.
I knew there was something going on. Why would you do that, Jackie?
I just said, just let me be upset for 5 minutes. I said, I'm not upset at you. I'm just upset. You should have seen me.
You were upset because you wore a nice outfit, and the thing got ruined.
And I mean, everybody was telling me, "Oh, Nan, you just look like you're wearing tie-dye." I mean, I was wearing a white dress that was completely
and it was the same dress you wore at your wedding. It's the same dress.
That's kind of besides the point.
Let me tell you something, my dear. I heard you look smashing in that outfit, and boy, I tell you something. If somebody did that to you, and you were my woman.
I didn't even expect Jackie to do anything except maybe have 5 seconds of sympathy for me.
But that puts the story in a whole different light. We didn't know what he had said to you.
That's right.
But I mean, that was his first reaction to me. And he said, "This is show business, Nan. If you can't put a smile on your," I mean, he would. And
what would he know about show business?
I was just saying, just let me be upset for 5 minutes.
Right.
And I kept saying, "I'm not upset at you, Jack. I'm just upset."
So then, when you really got upset because he wasn't paying attention to the fact, and he was saying mean things to you, you got up and you went to go take care of it. So he comes running after you.
No, he told me to go the F home, so I walked away from him. That's what he told me.
What's wrong with you, Jackie? Why would you tell her to go to the F home? Someone threw a beer on her.
I don't know.
What?
I apologize.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he apologized
You should
later,
worship
but
her, man.
I do
She's got such a hot little body, man. I would just make her feel good. I would lick the beer off that top.
And I did.
If I had just gotten from him, "Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Look at you."
Yeah.
But I didn't get even
He's
1
insensitive.
second of sympathy, or he was just telling me this is show business.
Who lost
and put a
45
smile on
And
your
by the
face.
way, and who even know? And how would he know it's show business? What do you mean? Show business is getting a beer thrown on you? What kind of show business?
No,
is
he
that?
just said that, and he was saying to me, "Nan, you're at a beer fest. What do you expect?" And I was like, "I don't know. I guess I expected not to have a beer thrown on me. I don't know."
Right.
Yeah, you didn't go prepared for that.
No, Jackie's insensitive. You're right.
Who lost 45 pounds for you?
Oh, big deal. You lost it
Jackie,
for yourself.
I can't believe you lied to us that way.
Yeah.
I can't believe Jason told a story that. What do you mean? I want my time? What
He
does
couldn't.
that
He,
mean?
he didn't.
Nancy,
he
what
couldn't
he was
hear what you were
talking about.
saying. He thought that's what you were saying. He couldn't-
What I was saying was just give me 5 minutes to be upset. I wasn't
Well, in
asking
this
for
case-
anything from anybody.
In this case, I have to take your side.
That's right.
Holy
Well,
I
watch
know
that.
it's surprising.
Bleep that one.
I didn't bleep that.
That's unbelievable.
You don't have to bleep that. She didn't say it. If she had said it, I would have bleeped it.
Anyway, I just...
I happen to take your side in this one because...
You just want to see her in that dress.
No, I don't. I am telling you that...
That was horrible, Jack.
She got a beer thrown on her. All you had to say was, hey, it's horrible. Maybe you can go clean it up. I don't know. You don't have to tell her to say...
And what I told him later was just validate my feelings for 5 seconds.
But in all fairness, sometimes you do get a little crazy with him. So maybe he was... you know what? You're right. You know what, Nancy? You're absolutely right. That is not a legitimate statement. What I said.
Response
You are
from
absolutely right in this case.
Why are you doing this to me?
What? Agreeing with you? Because you're right. I don't.
What is that wrong?
The only time
What's going on in the background?
No, the only time I disagree with you. No, the only time
Are you letting me ramble on?
No.
We're talking to you.
The only time I disagree with you is when you're wrong. This time you're right. That's all. I'm honest.
I'm surprised that Jackie didn't own up to his barbaric behavior.
No, because you know what? He's embarrassed, and he's afraid that if he does, then Nancy will yell at him more. But let me tell you
I'm
something.
telling you right now, the only thing that I just yelled at him for getting mad at me.
You're a sexy woman.
I understand everything.
You're a sexy woman. You have a right to your feelings. You have a right. You keep yourself in shape for that big fatso, that drunk.
Do we have
you
great
never let
sex
yourself
all weekend?
fall
I never saw you let yourself go.
Tell him what great sex we had all weekend.
Yeah, great.
I don't know why you slept with the bum.
Man, why don't you sleep with me? Believe me, I would have given you a good workout.
He's going to send you home on the train.
Did Jackie show you the cover of the book?
Did he show me what?
The cover of my book?
Of course.
Yeah, so what'd you think?
I think you look great. I even told him that.
Thanks.
He didn't tell you that.
He didn't tell you that. No, he wouldn't tell me. No, you didn't.
You
never tell me what Nancy says.
You weren't listening.
Just for 5 seconds, if you could tell me what Nancy thinks.
I happen to think you're a handsome man, Howard.
Well, I happen to think you're a real hot fox.
As unpopular
And I
as
think
that
you're
might
very
be.
sexy, too. Well, all right. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we're sorry we didn't understand and Jackie didn't tell us the true
Thanks for clearing it up, Nancy.
Plug your band, Sirianni.
You what?
No, don't tell her what to do.
See us at the Classy Coffee and J.D. Gates and Homestead and Iron Horse. And all
Okay.
that junk.
Very good, Nancy.
Thanks.
All right, thank
See you later.
You poor bastard.
What are you saying?
First of all, what is she even coming to the beer fest for?
Well, that's a good
I just wanted to get the story by agreeing with her.
You are so incredibly phony and
I know.
so good at it.
Let me tell you something. You are 100% right. You go to a beer fest.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. I had to get the story from her. If I started arguing, you never would have known.
Is it ringing yet?
All right. No. Here's the deal. I'm not picking up it. First of all, the guy is going to work at a beer fest, even though it is a fun thing. What his wife is doing there in the first place is beyond me. Why can't Jackie just go?
But he let her come.
Right. So she shows up. She's at a beer fest.
Yes.
Where there's a bunch of drunken maniacs. You don't show up, number one, in a
wedding dress.
In a wedding dress at a beer fest. You don't wear your good clothes to a beer fest. She shows up. What is she doing there in the first place? Well, she's sitting down and signing autographs.
She was invited.
By who?
By Liz, who threw the thing.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you wanted to be there on your own. So he's hostile anyway because he wants to be there on his own without his wife. She shows up. She gets beer thrown on her by a bunch of drunken idiots, which is what you expect.
Very rightly upset.
So and let me tell you what they're leaving out of this.
What?
She probably starts working on Jackie, and he's so gun shy from getting worked over. Every time that she shows up somewhere, there's always an argument and a fight. Jackie, how close am I here?
Way off.
Yeah. Oh, I'm way off?
Way off.
Oh, okay.
He's got to go home.
All right. So he's so used to wherever they go, they fight.
Yeah.
And there's always a problem. And Nancy's got a whole thing surrounding her, and there's all kind of things going on.
Now we're going to fight tonight.
So then Jackie goes, listen, if you got a beer thrown on you, go the F home if you can't take it.
You're saying that in a reasonable fashion.
Yeah, if it was a guy standing there next to him, we would say the same thing. If Gary was standing there pissing and moaning because he wore a suit.
Gary wouldn't have a reaction like that.
Yeah, well, who can take that? The guy's working. He's signing autographs. He's trying to make some dough so she can have that stupid office that they have. She makes those dumb artwork. And finally, and there's going to be a whole scene. What's Jackie going to do about it?
Well, he didn't have to yell at her, go the F.
He can't take it anymore.
Oh, you guys.
I'm 100%.
Thanks for helping.
You bet. Yeah, she's back on the phone.
I'm not going to John's dinner party.
Hello? Nance? Hi, honey.
I take that back. I think you're ugly, and I hate you.
Oh, you love me.
And Jackie, don't come home. I'm not going to the dinner party.
Oh.
Stop.
You suck, Howard. You really suck. You really suck.
That's the way I feel.
Did I say you suck?
You could say I suck.
You suck, man.
I know I do. No, you know what it is, though?
Goodbye. No, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
And my own wife, seriously, let me just tell you something.
Honey, he's fooling her.
Come on, only kidding.
So am I. It's a big joke.
There you go, big joke. My own wife, I even say to her, don't go to these things. What are you going for? It's a bunch of knuckleheads
Howard, let me
who
tell you
go
something.
there. What do you expect? It's a bunch of drunks.
But I would not.
It's a bunch of drunks. They're going to throw beer, and Jackie's in the middle of it.
As much as you paint a bad picture of me. First of all, Jackie and I don't fight wherever we go. That's absolutely ridiculous. We do? Like where?
All right.
Where else do we
Come on, you two, you know you get your ass in an
It looks like
uproar.
fighting to everybody else. Maybe you two aren't fighting.
To where? Where, Robin?
Let me ask you,
Name one other place.
If Jackie was burning, if Jackie was burning, who's baiting anyway? I know that Nancy has very strong opinions, and she has to keep you in line, and rightly so. You really are. You had to be tamed. I mean, you were completely out of control when you married Nancy.
Man.
You were wild, and Nancy knows your whole nature and all the stuff you're up to, and she basically put a stop to it.
Nancy is like Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah, she's got to do a whole. Jackie's like a wild child, and doesn't see anything wrong with wild parties, girls, and the whole thing.
Yeah, he's a real party, I'll tell you.
Yeah, and if his wife didn't really rein him in,
that's right.
She would not literally have a husband or a marriage. I know that about Jackie.
And that didn't happen before he got married.
No, no. You got a little stronger when you got more control once you got married.
To him, you really whipped him into shape.
Yeah, and the point is you had to do it. So wherever you guys go, there's a fight. But Jackie's now completely.
I agree, I whip him, but I don't know if I whip him into
Jackie's completely pussy whipped now. I mean, he's not even the same guy I used to work with.
Aesop Stern.
No, hey, dude, you're not the same guy. Nancy has completely taken you to the point where you won't even get a rub down.
That is not the Jackie who would be Jackie if it wasn't for Nancy.
Right. And there is a Jackie
I
that...
don't stop him from fondling you now, do I, Robin?
No, that you couldn't. I don't even think you have the power to do that.
Some things I just can't control.
Well, there's some things I can't control either. I guess that's
And fondle
why,
me, honey. Why don't you come down here and fondle me?
Anyway, all I was going to say is,
Nah, you got it.
besides you suck.
I love you.
You shouldn't go to Beer
And you're
Fest.
ugly. What?
Thanks.
I love you. Is she talking to me or you?
You.
Oh.
She couldn't possibly be talking about me. She dreams about me.
I love you, honey.
Just, I know I'm going to hang up the phone and you're going to.
Well, I took your side, Nancy. I think you're absolutely right.
No, she's wrong. She shouldn't go to Beer Fest. She shouldn't have been there in the first place.
There's no way that I would have been upset for the rest.
She wears her wedding gown.
In fact, I had a great time for the rest
She
of the night.
wears her
but
wedding
I'm the kind
gown.
of person that needs my 5 minutes.
All right.
You know, I
You
could have been
needed-
upset for 5. I was fine the rest of the night. Jackie's the one
You
who
needed
sulked
your
the rest
time.
of the
You
night.
needed your time.
I didn't suck the rest of the night.
I said you sulked.
Yeah, because he's so afraid of what's going to happen when he
did.
gets home.
And he tells me to go the F home and then goes running after me. That's not my problem.
Well, yeah, because he's afraid of what's going to happen the rest of the whole
And what's
weekend.
going to happen? What's going to happen?
You're not going to talk to him, and he can't deal with it.
That's not true. I don't not talk to him.
All right. I don't know.
Then
Listen,
he was afraid of what you were going to say.
right. I don't know why Jackie's so pussy with.
You know what? He doesn't even remember what went down. So
I
you know,
remember
what difference does it
everything.
make?
Oh, please.
He was drunk.
I'm going to sit here and run the whole thing.
Why do you
down.
drink, Jackie? Your wife doesn't like
I'm
it.
going to run
Why
the
don't you-
whole thing down.
I knew he was going to be drunk that night.
You can't stop him from drinking?
I knew he was going to be drunk
Jackie
that
from
night.
drinking
Well,
beer.
she
You know, and the
stopped
thing
him.
was that I wasn't drinking.
She
so.
stopped him from getting massages. She could certainly stop him from drinking.
The massage and beer are two different things
Yeah.
with Jackie.
Have you tried to get him to stop drinking?
He knows I'm not crazy about his drinking. He doesn't drink hardly at all anymore. He doesn't. You know, and I knew that he was going to be drunk that night, so you know I wasn't upset with that at all, not even a little bit.
All right.
You were ready for that.
You forgot how belligerent he gets when he's drunk.
Yes, I did forget that.
You told me you never could forget that.
You're right, honey. I don't forget that.
All right, you two. I don't have time for this. I'm in the middle of. All right, goodbye, Nancy. You poor dude, man. She's cute and everything, but man, there's a whole lot of fish in the sea, bro.
No,
Cut
she's
your
worth it. What? We couldn't work with Jackie if there wasn't a Nancy.
I know. That's true. Thank God for Nancy.
Yes.
Well, that's nice to hear you say that.
Oh, come on. I dig her. She's just a royal pain in the ass. Who really needs a guy who can sort of like just teach her how to like be a little bit subservient.
Subservient?
Yeah. She needs.
I don't think so.
She needs a guy like me browbeating her.
Nah, I don't think you. I think she could give you a run for
You
your
think
money.
so? I'd like to take that challenge.
I'd love to see the two of you together.
She sent you lobster bisque today.
Lobster bisque.
A whole pile.
Yeah, from that filthy kitchen of yours. I wouldn't even taste it.
You're such a.
I would burn spoons that touched your kitchen floor.
I hope you die a horrible, twisted death.
Thank you. All right, Robin, come on. Let's continue with the news.
Yes, please.
And Jackie will be at Catcher.
Whoa.
Whoa. Tonight, Jackie. What the hell is that, Fred?
Still another Jackie SFX.
Okay, Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling tonight. One big show at Catch a Rising Star at the Hyatt Regency in Princeton, New Jersey. And for dirty jokes and information, call the all-digital 516-922-WINE. Sunday night, it's Jackie, May 30th. The wildest night of the year, Governor's Comedy Shop in Levittown on Long Island. Go try and stump the joke man.
What is that noise?
Hey, could you tell Fred to not play that one because you can't hear the.
I can't hear.
You can't hear the plug.
Nancy says you can't hear the plug, and she wasn't the first one to come up and tell me that.
So many people have told me they can't hear the plug.
Tough.
You sure you don't want to get Gary and John in here going at the same time?
Yeah. Jackie started complaining one day because Fred plays the sound effects too loud behind his plugs.
I'm sorry.
No, really, though, I'm being serious. If people can't hear the plug, I can't get people in the clubs. Especially on a hot night. On a summer night.
Fighting the spring.
Wildest night of the year.
Yeah.
What is he always fighting? He's fighting that holiday traffic.
Yeah, he always tells me, "Could you give me an extra plug today? You know, could you do it extra good because I'm fighting holiday traffic."
Fighting the rain tonight.
Fighting the rain.
No, the other day he goes,
Oh, look, it's going to rain. That's good for tonight. If it rains, it'll be good.
Is that good?
yeah, it's the first time I ever heard anything positive. Like, oh, good, it's going to rain.
So we can be happy about the rain?
That's the FCC's punishment for lewd remarks that Stern made on the air. Well, Stern has made his show one of the biggest hits in broadcasting, and Doug Johnson is here tonight with an insider's view of Howard Stern.
Insiders.
Insiders.
Who are the insiders?
Right.
You would wonder.
Well, Nia, you're saying, well, wow, they have an insider's view. They couldn't get one insider.
Who would be the insiders? They must have talked to Robin and Fred and Jackie.
Nobody.
He didn't know who it
What?
was. That him standing outside the door the other day?
Yeah.
Because I came walking up and I had to stop, get out my card, put it in, go through, and just as I'm going through the door, it must have hit him who I was. He was like, "Hello," it was, I was already.
I
came
The
down.
guy's 100 years old. He doesn't want to be doing this. They gave him, like, before Regis Philbin had that show, he had Good Morning New York. It bombed. He was all depressed. They put zero energy into it. The guy looks like Methuselah.
And listen to how tired he sounds on this
Right.
tape.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
mean, he's so tired.
Did you see him, though?
Yeah.
It's like he's a reverse Ponce de Leon. He found the fountain of old. Like the guy aged 100 years. But it put no energy into the report.
Doug?
Diana, what kind of celebrity is it that is almost always at the center of controversy, seems to want to spit in the public eye, yet never does media interviews, never goes to parties, is a family man, and goes to bed most nights at 8 o'clock?
Yeah, what kind of celebrity is that?
How about a guy who, what kind of celebrity is that? What do you mean?
He poses a question.
Now he's saying I'm not a celebrity, but they've only promoted me every 15 minutes. What kind of celebrity is that? What kind of celebrity are you, Doug? What kind of celebrity is Regis and Kathy Lee? What do you mean, what kind of celebrity?
What kind of celebrity is it that does this?
So now they're chastising people for not going out and going to bars and going to parties.
Being a grub for publicity.
I mean, because I'm not a grub, I'm not a celebrity. What kind of celebrity is this that doesn't want to be interviewed? I call it pretty admirable.
Chasing Regis and Kathy with cameras. I see them whenever they want to talk to them. They just set up a time. They sit down. They let them get makeup.
And Doug Johnson's so stupid. If he had just stood there and talked to Jackie, would talk to anyone. Jackie doesn't even care that I snub the press. Jackie's available for anything.
I wouldn't have known who he was.
Hey, I'm insulted. There's a camera guy down there. He's chasing Robin,
You know when I saw
Fred,
him?
Howard, and this guy doesn't come to me.
He's a cameraman. He didn't even flinch.
I thought
And I'm standing there with my card, getting into the building.
Taking my time. I gotta get out my card. I gotta open the door.
I thought the guy was just a listener with a camera. I really would to him.
And then he must have figured out who I was just as I'm going in. And then he yells, "Oh!" But I was already in.
It's a duet. And he's like, yeah, what's with that guy? He doesn't know who I am.
He didn't even know who I was.
And then I get my card in. You know, Robin, you managed to get yourself in the door in 3 seconds. I managed to get myself in the door in 3 seconds. Jackie fumbling.
I had to get out of my car.
Fumbling. He's fumbling for 15 minutes waiting for the guy to approach him.
He's got the camera. He's not moving.
Making a movie.
All right.
What's he doing there?
What's he doing?
Hey, what are you doing over there? Don't you know who I am?
I'm a star.
I have, I'm part of the show, too.
Hey, Jackie Chuckman.
Right here. Jackie, if you played a little hard to get, maybe Doug Johnson would have interviewed you.
Let me clue you in. Flying gag right
See, Jackie played it smart. That's how we should play. We should just fumble with our car for an hour, and then Doug Johnson would think we were nobody.
That's right.
Let's see, I got that card somewhere. Let's see. Is it my briefcase? No, it's not.
I had him look
I'll
through my
check my
wallet for it.
shoe. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Where did I put
Where
it?
did I? Was it the back pocket? No.
Where did I put my car? Doug Johnson.
Let me see.
I saw that old guy standing there. No one interviewed me.
Wait a minute. Here's my ID. It says I work for the Howard Stern Show.
Now, let's see. Which way does this go in the slot? Upside down or backwards?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
I'll be at Catch a Rising Star in Princeton tonight.
All right. And he'll be talking about this, I'm sure. All right. Anyway, so let's get back to the report.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you'll be hearing in Princeton tonight.
What is that?
What is that? That's exactly how you sound on
What
stage.
noise is that?
It doesn't matter. What is that, Scott?
This is the Channel 7 promo. This is
good.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, now here's the promo. By the way, you should hear this first because the report doesn't back it up.
And they had this on every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Every time they went to a commercial.
Yeah, I saw it. My wife was watching. My wife goes, who's that you're hugging? My wife, of course, ignores the fact that her husband's on TV. They're promoting like crazy. All of a sudden, they flash on me hugging that girl during the Philadelphia rally.
Yeah.
Who are you hugging? I'm like, Allison, it was on stage in front of thousands of people. You've seen that before. Who is that, though? I go, it's a girl who won the song parody contest. Oh. And then walks away all pissed.
Oh, no.
There goes the night.
Well, are you kidding? Then 5 minutes later, she comes up to me. I think I'm ready to make love now, because she gets all jealous. It's great. Channel 7 did me the biggest favor of my life.
Did you get it?
I think I'm getting it this weekend.
Oh, they made an appointment.
Yeah, we don't have time during the week.
Rush.
No rush. There's no rush.
I want to leap into anything.
She thinks she's ready. Wait a second. Now it's time to take a break. I told you this is going to turn into 9 hours. Maybe we should just do the news and do this tomorrow. What do you think? Let's come back and decide.
All right.
All right, we'll be back right after this. Anyway, so we went to Jackie's house Saturday night. It was a big dinner party at Jackie's. Couples in attendance were me and my lovely wife, Allison. Jackie Joe Martling and Nancy Sirianni Martling.
Yes.
Cougar Mellencamp. Gary Delabate and his wife, Mrs. Bowie. Billy West and V West, and Stuttering John and his girlfriend Karen.
No Fred and Allison?
And Fred, that's right. Fred and Allison were there, but no one ever noticed.
Oh, dear.
That's right.
How could you forget?
Yeah. Sorry, Fred. It's just he didn't say much.
Okay.
Actually, Fred's always fun at a party. You know that.
Yes.
He gets into the spirit of the party.
Why not? It was fun.
Would you turn that off? Robin wasn't at the party. Turn that off.
That's right.
Right.
Not physically.
Spiritually, she was there.
Well, I always have good thoughts about you people when I'm away from you.
Yeah, well, maybe you should rethink that policy. All right, anyway.
No, I'm not going to sink to your level.
Anyway, Jackie in the kitchen was serving hors d'oeuvres. He had drinks, and he had oysters.
Yes.
Clams.
Clams, I mean.
Okay.
And the clams are close, so Jackie has to shuck them.
Yeah, they don't miss any step in the process.
No,
they want to do it all.
in front of you.
Yeah.
So Jackie has the clams, and you can't open the clams. It's like, when you get a pistachio that's sealed?
Yeah.
You need a special apparatus. Jackie has a special shucking knife, and like, you just can't go over and eat. You think he'd open up all the clams before the party.
Weathered guy in Maine with that raincoat on.
Yeah, but Jackie goes, hey, want a clam? And it's like a test of your manhood whether you eat a clam, because let's face it, everyone's afraid of hepatitis and eating raw fish.
Yeah.
But you don't open them and leave them out because they dry up. The
Is
idea
that what
is
happens?
to open them and you eat them
Don't you
right
put them
away
on
so they're
ice?
really fresh. They had been on ice until everybody got there.
All right, I
They
didn't
took them
know
out,
that.
Opened them up, and that's why they were so
So
fresh.
you know how disgusting Jackie's hands are with no nails and fingers and dirt.
Was he wearing finger cuts?
No,
for
but
this
it was just
or no?
but you could see why his fingers hurt. It's not from working here. He's always shucking and whittling and he's whatever you do out in the country. And he's got his big, ugly, disgusting, Jackie, dirty hands wiping all day.
Well, you know what he does with those hands anyway.
Yeah. So he goes, want a clam? Okay, Jackie, we'll have a clam. So he starts opening them, and then he has to scoop out. I'll scoop out my own damn clam. He starts with his fingers, and he's handling your clam.
Ooh.
And it's like, Jesus, get your fingers out of my food.
Yeah, just hand it to him on the shelf.
Yeah, but Jackie stands there and waits to see if you'll eat the clam.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
you
a test.
ate it?
Yeah, I ate it.
You could be dying.
Some of the clams were like orange. Like the food inside was orange. I don't know what was going on.
They're all different shades.
But I would act generous. I see one, like Jackie would shuck one open, and I see it's orange, and I go, hey, come on, I just had one. Give one to
Somebody else.
Give one to Allison, Fred's girlfriend.
Yeah, you said
You waited to check the car.
Yeah, I would, because some of them look like green. Baba Booey wouldn't eat any of them.
No, I had a couple, but I, like an idiot, I said,
You ate one of the orange ones. I was generous to you.
You did push one to me.
Yeah, that was orange. It was orange. I wouldn't eat it.
I thought that Jackie was there shucking, and I thought he was going to lay them all out, and then I went back to get one, and they were all gone.
Yeah, and you have to wait for Jackie to come over and shuck.
Yeah.
And did you see how he scoops everything around in his fingers and junk? It's like disgusting.
It's an art.
God knows, it was a beautiful dinner, but God knows what had been done with the food before we got there. So
Most of us made it to Monday.
yeah. So, then I had to go to the bathroom, and Jackie's bathroom, every room is like a little tiny room in the house.
It's like a gingerbread house.
It's a gingerbread house. And I go in the bathroom, and obviously Jackie and Nancy cleaned up, so there's piles and piles of books and magazines. Did you notice too?
Well, yeah, I thought I thought somebody put it out as a goof.
I thought it was a goof too. The book laying on top is
I think Nancy did that.
How do I help alcoholics in my family?
No. It was,
What is it
it
called?
was much better than that.
What was it?
how can I get a loved one off of alcohol?
Yeah.
And other drugs.
And other drugs. Yeah, that's the name of the book. How to get a...
laying right on the top.
And immediately, Nancy bought the book, How to Convince Jackie to Stop Drinking.
But I can't read a People magazine in there. I got to be confronted.
No, I gotta tell you the weird thing.
Yeah.
The first.
But isn't that weird to leave that book right there?
The first 2 times I went to the bathroom,
Yeah.
there was a big pile of books in there, and that was not on top. There were a couple of magazines and a bunch of stuff.
Right.
In fact, I even grabbed a book. It was like 2,000 words everyone should be able to use.
Right.
That book was nowhere to be found. When I went back again, I noticed it was there for the rest of the night. It was like someone put it in a position so that it would stare at you.
Yeah, right. Fred, did you see it?
Yes. Mary and I were talking about it.
They should put it on a book stand.
Yeah.
A little more
It's
subtle.
really weird, Rob. I wiped with the book.
Jeez.
And it's weird, too. You can't really go and do smelly bathroom habits in there because it's right on top of the kitchen, the bathroom.
Ooh.
And it's a little tiny room. And,
and sound-wise, it's too close
Yeah,
as
right.
well.
So,
You just become a part of the dinner party again.
Yeah. But it was really weird. It was like, because Jackie's an alcoholic and
So that's what's going on at their house. Now, those are the discussions they have.
yeah. So what happened? Your wife bought that book and then what is she, counseling you from the book? Or she wants you to read it or?
She just subtly placed it in the bathroom.
Is that what happened? You mean it showed up one day?
Yeah, I saw it the same way you did.
Do you think she put it there so that we would talk about it? Maybe we could get to him because she can't?
Hey, do you think?
Yep, I do.
Because, the book was
Because it all of a sudden
What is
showed
this,
up.
Donnie? You
what do they call that when you...
Look at you, fatso. I'm in perfect
Confrontation.
shape. You got
Right,
a billboard
yes.
ass. You're going to talk and I got a problem. You can't walk past a piece of chocolate without eating it.
Yeah, but I'll lose this weight and you'll still be drinking.
Oh, you got that back? I got my weight under control and you don't.
That remains to be seen as well.
When you lose your weight, you still got the choppers.
My choppers aren't killing me.
They're killing me.
It was a race.
Next game.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Jackie, so what happened? Like one day, how many years ago did your wife buy that book or was that a recent
It
development?
looked yellowed.
No, that was a yellow cover. What was it? How long ago was that?
I really don't know. I think it's been lying around the house for a while.
And it was really weird. Like you walk into the bathroom and there it is. Like how to help the one you love. And everyone knows Jackie has a drinking problem. And why would you put that book on top?
For guests.
Yeah, for guests.
I'm thinking about it. I think I actually bought that book.
And why did you buy it?
So I could laugh at it.
For jokes.
To prop up a table leg.
Shall we continue with this? I got to take a break and then I'll.
Yeah, you haven't told me how dinner was.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just up to eating the clams. So we were all sitting around, and then we started complaining because we don't watch tapes of Jackie's party. Jackie put on the Yule log from Channel 11.
Are you kidding?
No. So that was going with the country music.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you were in heaven.
And Jackie, I guess, felt really good about the night. He was really happy that everyone was having a good time. And Gary's wife is very proper. I feel, Mary. She really comes off as a very proper lady. Jackie gets up, and I guess he was so high, he thought he was in the kitchen, but he was walking toward the kitchen, and the kitchen and the living room right on top. He just turns around and he blasts a fart.
Just want to apologize to Mary Delabate.
And Mary was flipping out. She had never been to a dinner party like this before, where she was assaulted in such a way.
She got up and moved.
Yeah, she's only treated that way in our bedroom.
Right. Now it's Jackie.
It's one thing you have to live with Baba Booey's.
Right.
Trust me, it surprised me as much as it surprised her.
Did you take your party favor?
No, what was that?
You didn't get yours?
No.
I took mine.
What is it?
We got T-shirts.
I didn't get one.
Not even Jackie T-shirts. We got. Where is it, Jackie?
I don't know.
I think those are the T-shirts I threw out.
We got T-shirts. For a second, I thought that's what it was going to be, but we got T-shirts and sweatshirts.
Really?
They say "boink" on them.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know there were party favors.
A box of shirts and sweatshirts came in the mail that day from a guy who has a store in Oyster Bay.
I see.
I thought it'd be so annoying. I thought it'd be so annoying to give out T-shirts. I just thought it'd be funny.
So, and then we played a game where they give you a word.
Yeah.
All right, let's say it's pedunctory. All right, a word you never heard of.
Sweam.
Sweam was one of the words. All right.
It's a real word.
SWEAM.
Hornito.
Yeah, hornito was another one. And everyone has to write down.
What they think it means?
Yeah, or you try to fool everyone at the table with a definition. I thought I'd be, you know, I fooled people a couple of times, but not much.
Uh-huh.
I thought I'd be a lot better at it. But Stuttering John must be retarded. He was my partner in the game.
6 people with the middle C
One time. Jackie wants to make an announcement. Jackie the Joke Man Martling, and since he had me over for a dinner party, I'll entertain this.
Obligated?
But it is probably the stupidest announcement I've ever heard. He asked me to make the announcement, and I said, listen, I'm too embarrassed to make this announcement, and nor do I understand what you're talking about.
Very important to me.
All right, and then I'll take some phone calls. But
Well, you guys had a good time teasing me about my jetty, my piece of dock that we fixed up last
Jackie
summer.
lives in a shanty town. I was over there Saturday night, and he lives near the water. And he paid a lot of money for his house. I mean, I consider it to be a lot of money.
Climb up in the attic and see the ocean.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a little tiny wreck of a house, and all his neighbors are on top of him. And
That has nothing to do with my announcement.
okay, so he went down to the beach this summer, and he found a piece of wood, and he put it in the
washed
water.
up in the nor'easter last December.
What is a nor'easter?
The
That big storm.
Oh, the
Destroyed our
nor'easter.
town.
Oh, the nor'easter. Everyone forgot about that storm, but Jackie's still living it because his whole house was full of water. And he had special pumps put in.
He had the nor'easter in his house.
Hey, the nor'easter, how could you not know that?
Well, a big chunk of dock.
So anyway,
washed up.
a big chunk of dock. In other words, a piece of wood, what I originally said.
Yeah, that'd been broken off of something else.
Yeah, a broken piece of wood washed up, and Jackie's summer project was he sanded the stupid piece of wood, and him and his friends shellacked it and played with it, and then they put it in the middle of the water. And what do you call it?
The whole town had fun swimming on it and diving off it. It's a dock. It's a raft.
The whole town.
Yes. What's your announcement?
Well, at any rate, it froze up, and then the ice floes must have taken out to sea. So I'd like to announce it to the.
Did you have it anchored?
Yeah, but it doesn't. It must have been hooked in with a big hunk of ice, which just just took it away. So the people on the Long Island Sound or Connecticut or anybody that can hear this. It's a 4-foot by 20-foot wooden dock.
Shut up!
He's looking for his dock.
I'm looking for my dock.
He didn't put, and he goes, "Stupid me! I didn't put my name on the jetty." What do you call it again? A jetty?
It's a raft.
No, but what do you call it?
You called it a jetty.
No, you called it something.
I never called it a jetty.
You did too. You called it just now.
You guys started the jetty thing. That's so people
okay, so you're
remember.
missing the jetty, and you want people
Let me
to...
describe it so people will know.
He's looking for a piece of wood. He's so cheap. Go out, you make a lot of money.
Dock. We looked and just let me make the announcement.
Go out and buy a piece of wood.
Lobster I served you.
Okay, go ahead.
4 feet by 20 feet, wooden dock with green astroturf on the top. It's got a ladder and it's buoyed up by 4 huge hunks of blue styrofoam. You can't mistake this for anything else. It's a rectangular piece of dock.
You can't
There's a
mistake it for-
huge reward.
It's not worth anything. Is there a huge reward?
Sirianni CD.
All right.
Please call the Police Marine Division of Nassau County.
Right. There's
when
an
you find
APB.
It's reported.
Consider it reported.
The police are helping, and please find the stock and return it, because children are crying.
And Jackie's in love with it. Retard.
You talk about free time. I remember when Jackie was working on that thing.
Yeah.
I gotta get home and work on the jetty.
Yeah, all summer we couldn't write because Jackie was like, "Hey, we doing it? I want to get home. I gotta get out there. We're having a marvelous time working on the jetty.
You wait. You come and see it. You'll love it.
You'll love it. You get to you can climb on it.
Oh, it's great. We launched it the other day. It's great.
It's great fun. We're all having a lot of fun." It's like, dude, get a life. Work on your career. Write a new joke. Do anything but that.
AstroTurf.
It's great out there. AstroTurf.
Oh, we had so much fun. I swam out to the jetty.
Well, Bert had a buddy who had some AstroTurf laying around. It was in the garbage, and I said to him, "Hey, we could use that."
And then I found some styrofoam that somebody had put out for the garbage collector.
You see Jackie's house. He's got like these cats. He's got a cat that has cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing you ever saw. It just like bashes into walls and stuff.
Jerry's cat.
It's like, yeah, there's like 50 Jerry's cat.
Jerry's cat.
There's like 50 cats running around the house.
She's going to go nuts.
It's wild. Jackie's
saved
like,
that
I love that cat.
We found that cat in the same place as on the jetty.
Ask the cat.
Doug Beatty laughs at that cat. Wouldn't that be neat if Jerry, when you're on the telephone, brought out the poster child? You know, the kids in the wheelchair and stuff. And then, like, he has a cat. The cat has cerebral palsy, too. Or muscular dystrophy.
Muscular dystrophy.
And then Jackie's cat has muscular dystrophy. Imagine the cat came out and they had like a sad little piece. Like,
They
you
had
know,
a whole little piece on the cat and how Jackie and Nancy have to get all this therapy for the cat.
yeah.
Cerebral dysplasia, I think it's called.
Yeah. Same thing you got,
The
Jackie.
mother was malnourished.
I think Jackie got it when his mother was malnourished.
I think what Jackie has is cerebral displacement. He
Right.
forgot to put in his brain.
No, he forgot where the jetty is.
We're looking for it. It probably got stuck on a big block of ice. And you can't miss this thing. And just report it to the Marine Police.
I was reading about the joke, man. Some article, Jackie. Jackie always gets interviewed by these wacky newspapers.
What's he been interviewed by now?
This is called The Island Voice. Something I live on Long Island a long time. I've never heard of The Island Voice.
I hadn't either.
You hadn't either, right? But he'll interview
do
with
the
an...
interview anyway.
It's new.
And he evidently brought the reporter to his house.
It's new.
Did you read this, Jackie?
No.
Jackie the Joke Man Martling sits at a round wooden kitchen table. I've sat at that table.
No, you haven't.
Oh, yes, I have. Oh, this is a different house? All right.
Oh, one of the other mansions.
Yeah, but wait, you got to hear this guy. You got to hear this guy writing about Jackie. You would think Jackie was like Donald Trump.
Oh, let me hear.
Jackie the Joke Man Martling sits at a round wooden kitchen table in a small house that's used exclusively as an office. Power table, right.
Shut up.
He looks at me across the table. His blonde hair, though beginning to thin ever so slightly, is slightly. I don't think I see 3 hairs on the top of that head.
Kojak Martling.
His hair is tucked in a ponytail that bobs as he tells me the story of his compound,
Is this guy in love?
an eclectic group of buildings on one piece of land. Next door, a second house owned by the Martlings awaits their occupancy. Eventually, the Martlings plan to occupy the waterfront home, convert an old garage that sits between the larger houses into a recording studio, and finish
Whoa.
remodeling the smaller office.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
What a complex.
Yeah, what a compound.
Joke compound.
It sounds like the Kennedys. Doesn't it?
No, we're doing well.
Joke pound. But you know what? When you see it though,
It's just a bunch of ready.
dilapidated buildings. I mean, it's it sounds like Jackie really has something going on.
Yeah. I'm getting a picture of Palm Springs.
Yeah, right. Don't get jealous, believe me.
Martling Largo.
Affectionately known as the compound, these buildings will house the many projects Jackie and his wife Nancy are always involved in.
Yes.
They're busy with nonsense.
All their little projects.
Yeah, all their projects.
Yeah.
All their little projects.
You'll see.
Well, what you got
We're
going?
waiting.
Where's the movie?
Yeah, we're being worked on, I'm sure.
Start that after Rascals tomorrow night.
The sound stage is in the garage.
She's like Oprah. You remember she had to build her own studios?
Yeah.
He explains that the different structures are crucial to keeping a clear head. If someone, this is a quote now from Jackie.
All right.
Oh, we'll see.
If someone is working for you, they are not part of the house. Yeah. With this understanding of the importance of separating work and private life, Jackie Martling is a modest man. Who, although proud of his accomplishments,
Oh, shucks.
What accomplishment?
his accomplishment is collecting a paycheck from me that pays for all these houses. You know,
And he
Howard-
wants to leave all the time.
leave? How's he going to pay for all this
Yeah,
if
he's
he
got
leaves?
a joke pound now.
You know, me and Nancy managed to put away a little money, and we don't need this.
Because I do such a good
There's
job.
so many other things that I could be doing, like
do anything.
doing my
I
CD.
could be punching up scripts.
Yeah. Where's he going to do that? From the
I don't know.
compound?
I already am.
Are you really?
Yeah, Stuttering John's video.
Oh, that's right. He's still working on that? Keeping himself busy out there.
Not easy.
You know, and then when a big rain comes, his whole pound is flooded.
Yeah, Dominic told me he saw the compound when it was flooded.
You should call it Atlantis.
Because it was unbelievable. All of Jackie's works hanging from a wire in the backyard, drip drying.
His whole compound was underwater.
Funny. That big pork. And he's standing going, this isn't funny.
Yeah, oh, you should have heard him in the car that night on the way to the strip club.
You gotta see. Have some more bacon, Dominic.
That's what it sounded like. Dominic was talking about Jackie's compound. He goes, Jackie called me up. He wanted me to help him with his insurance. And I walk in the back, and you know all those pictures that Jackie has hanging up of himself? They're hanging up in the backyard on a clothesline dragon.
I hope your arteries seize up like a car out of water.
Jackie Martling, a modest man.
Thank you very much, Howard.
And then it goes into Jackie's whole history.
What is his history?
About his engineering and background, and then he was a musician. Among Jackie's many projects, he is also planning an interactive CD-ROM game.
Oh, no.
That is certain to canonize him as the world's premier joke teller. CD-ROM game.
I am, and I am.
Interactive stupid joke man.
You gotta make the game so you can play it underwater.
Is that waterproof?
Yeah, it's a waterproof CD-ROM game.
It's a waterproof game. Give me another feel.
Dominic, are you going to buy that CD-ROM game?
Oh, yeah, with flippers and a little mask. Where's my snorkel?
Well, Fred will go on for 20 minutes, and you make one Martian joke. I think you hit him with an axe.
He's killing me today, though. He's killing me today.
He's on today.
He's
Jackie.
on, man. Don't stop him.
He's getting mad.
You're not getting to me today.
So what's the CD-ROM game you're developing,
It's not a
Jackie?
game. I'm just putting jokes and videos and, written jokes and
Everything
talking
in CD-ROM?
The whole 9 yards on a
Right.
CD-ROM.
Fantastic. Sounds great.
Stop the joke man.
There's no backstage video, but it'll be good.
Yeah, I know, but so in other words, what you're going to have is you'll tell a joke.
Multimedia.
And in other words, you'll
You can
have
see me telling it, you can read about it, or you can hear it.
Wow.
You can go to different categories to be,
Sounds incredible.
Oh,
Who's putting up the money for this? Are you paying for it yourself, or is someone going to put up the money for
No,
this?
we have...
Backers?
Yes.
I see. All right, very good.
Well, there's still room for investors if the people want to.
Because Robin said she might want to put a few dollars
Yeah,
behind
you didn't
that.
ask me.
No, I have no interest in
Dominic, you going to invest?
Matter of fact, I think I know his first customer, Jacques Cousteau. He'll be playing up of Calypso.
So sensitive, that big fat.
All right, anyway, enough of Jackie. We'll get off him.
pretty
Go see him
funny.
at Rascals.
Interactive Jackie.
Tomorrow night, interactive Jackie CD-ROM game.
Jackie Interactive Joke Man Martling.
30 people have already come up and shown me Jackie's, underlined that for me. So Jackie's developing a CD-ROM game.
Oh, no.
Jackie, do you reject any project?
What do you mean reject a project?
Do you ever reject?
What is that?
Is there
What's that mean?
is there anything that you would reject?
Try me.
All right, okay. That's the next thing.
It's so funny. The garage is going to be the studio.
He's got more studios and
Oh,
compounds.
but the best part, Howard, is the philosophy.
Yeah.
There's always a philosophy behind everything that Jackie does.
I don't want anybody in my house who work.
People who work do not belong to the house.
And I guess the reporter's kind of like, wow. I mean, the guy has houses, so
Wow.
must know what he's talking about. You know, that's where you eat. But isn't your wife your manager?
No,
So
she
do you
hasn't
keep
been
her-
for 5 years.
Oh,
You
really?
don't listen to a thing anybody
Who
says.
is your manager now?
Me.
Oh, you're managing yourself?
Yeah.
She doesn't negotiate at all?
No.
Oh. I guess you didn't want to live with people you worked with.
I just didn't want to give her 10%.
People you work with don't belong to the house, Howard.
Right. More marriage is
you
going to
with
last.
the pictures and you with the projects. How dare you people say a word?
I see.
Dare you people?
How dare you?
I'm writing a book for no apparent reason.
She's running a book for a publishing house. She's not printing it herself. All right, listen, I don't want to hear about it. What's the difference? It just seemed...
Just wasn't worthwhile.
And also because everyone will assume that I'm making a fortune, I said, I'm not going to do this. It's not worth it. Because it would have included, everybody working on this project. And Jackie, of course, would have, hey, what about me, though? I'll do it.
Be head writer.
I'll do it, but, boy.
I gotta have some kind of compensation. I gotta get more than Fred.
Are you talking about? I have to give up a weekend of playing some.
I have to know now when we're gonna do it because I have to cancel some gigs.
I was booked in Cleveland.
Yeah, I didn't want to put up with that, and I thought about that. I thought about the money, and I just said, forget it.
Well, are we doing it or not?
Jackie,
I really need to know now.
Jackie, the jealous man, would get crazy.
Is there going to be champagne in the dressing rooms?
What kind of accommodation? Am I going to have my own dressing room?
What kind of accommodations?
Are we going to have our own rooms?
Like he haven't even had accommodations.
We have our own rooms.
I need my own dressing room.
I always have to share a room with Fred.
Well, we have a dinner allowance.
I'm
my own makeup man and a wardrobe person.
Someone to press my T-shirts. What'd you say?
Can I pay? Someone's got to pay for my parking. Who's going to pay for my parking? Who will pick that up?
Yeah, I didn't want to hear.
Cars in.
I didn't want to hear all the little backstabbing comments either. Like when he goes to Fred and goes, "Hey, this is bogus.
Let's go to Howard's room where the food is."
Yeah. They put it all in there.
I'm in a room that has no window.
He doesn't even eat.
No one.
And then I go, Jackie, we're going to be in this room for an hour.
I'm going to use Howard's bathroom.
Yeah, but I could have been doing something else. Yeah, you're sitting there picking your ass.
There's no towels in my room.
You done talking, Jackie?
We're all done.
All right, anyway.
It wasn't worth going through all that.
You done with your squawking? All right, yeah, so that's right. I actually turned down work.
Whoa.
First time ever.
Why'd you turn it down? I could have used the money.
It was a good thing. I mean, I've turned down stuff that's junky, but this was good.
But we have a great time.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah. Listen to him complain. So anyway, we're gonna take a break. Let's do some news.
All right.
Now, when you do Jackie's voice, it sounds like Mr. Bill or something. He doesn't sound like...
John Stamos is here. Please.
You know what Jackie said to me yesterday?
Yeah, it's like that.
Another famous
That's
line.
how Jackie talks when he's not putting on his radio
I
voice.
get paid good money for my ideas.
This is his Yeah, see, it's Mighty Mouse you guys do.
Robin told me that there's a big article, I didn't know this yet, in Newsday about how much money I make from radio, which they don't have a clue.
Right. How much?
Robin says as she saw Jackie reading it in the jock lounge, Jackie had a look on his face that he wanted to kill me.
You'd have thought he was a scholar, and this was the Talmud.
Oh, my God. And he was getting all the inside information on what I earned.
Studying
You
your
are,
salary.
Jackie, I'm going to explain it to you again. Don't believe everything you read.
Yes, sir.
Because Jackie goes into a funk.
Yeah, he goes crazy.
Oh, my God. What did it have me up to now? 12 million?
Well, they say at least 9 million for radio. And
9 million?
And what? And now with the book, it'll be, oh, my God. And
was popping out on his head.
I made him.
Yeah. And look,
I give his jokes.
Yeah, right. And
I get paid good money for my ideas.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Where did he say that?
Yeah, he said that to me the other day when I was laughing at one of his silly ideas.
Every time I feel like it.
And I'm the only one who's willing to pay him for his ideas.
You do sound like it. Every time I come on the show, I get Jackie paraphernalia sent to my house, which I love. You know, the T-shirts, the hats, the nose that you press for the dirty jokes.
All right. Well, all I know is that Jackie will go into a funk now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, for the next couple of weeks.
Well, the look on his face was pain.
Yeah, pain. And meanwhile, I'm the only guy who believes in him. I can't see one other person hiring him to write jokes.
I'm sitting here. I've been getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning for 8 years. Lay off. Shut up. Jesus.
I heard you, and he read the article. He wouldn't read it in front of me. I heard he scurried into the jock lounge as if he had discovered the Talmudic scriptures.
Oh, eat it.
How much is he?
Oh, my God.
I want 10%.
I need oxygen.
Stamos, stay out of it.
What? Look at the jokes.
10% of the joke. Look at
Every joke he says is me. Every move
flowers.
He's the idol maker.
I know.
He's the idol maker.
Flowers.
It's Mr. Bill.
Uh-oh, here's Stuttering John.
The best Jackie was in Joey Buttafuoco's.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
The best Jackie was in Joey Buttafuoco's limo.
Yeah.
It's like, we've been working our lives for 10 years. Some woman gets shot in the head, and now they're famous overnight.
Yeah.
I've been working so hard, and said I'm not as famous as them. I can't believe it.
You notice you don't stutter when you do Jackie?
Oh, no way.
Keep that voice.
Yeah, that's a good voice. Unbelievable.
He didn't stutter around me back there.
No. Oh, what a morning, huh?
I tell you.
So they had me up making big money, huh?
Yeah, big money.
Yeah, there isn't a person on the planet who makes $9 million in radio.
The twins.
The twins, yeah. Those little twins make a lot of money.
They're taking their speculation from what went on in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, right.
They say the Chicago Sun-Times looked at the breach of contract lawsuit filed by you against that Chicago station.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
They say in 1 year...
I might let Jackie chip in on the legal bills.
This is what Jackie was studying. He probably could recite it for me verbatim, but I'll tell you. Stern was paid $750,000.
Right.
Year 2, $850,000.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't go to me.
$1 million.
Yeah, no.
No wonder Stern sued, they said.
Yeah, I
Of
shouldn't
course,
sue.
now they also say you're in 14 other markets. Of course, they pay you a lot less.
Right.
Because they're not as big as Chicago. But that could put you up toward the range of $9 million.
Right. Yeah, except they don't know how many partners are involved in this.
Me.
Except that when it comes to the suing, I should tell Jackie that last month's bill was $36,000 for legal fees.
I don't care.
I don't care. I want it. I want
I'll
money.
take the bills. Give me the bucks.
That's him doing Kennison.
Every time I've ever gone for contract negotiation, they've always screamed at me how Robin screams that she is 99% of the show.
You know, that right?
Who are you talking
Whoever
to? You
said
don't even
that.
talk to the same people I talk to.
No.
In fact, I don't talk to anybody.
Sure. But the truth has nothing to do with this show.
Oh, please.
Well,
I haven't
obviously,
been in one contract negotiation.
obviously there's a little skirmish going on.
Yeah.
Let's turn our attention away from Jackie the Joke Man for a second. We'll get back to him in a minute.
Money for my...
Hey,
I'm in the middle of a big fight.
John Stamos,
I
of
love
course.
it.
John Stamos is here. He's promoting a TV movie of the week. Now, quickly, I don't want to long...
How much is John making? So
how much do you get?
See, that's why she's so integral to the
Hey,
show.
seriously, when you do...
Steers it right into the controversy.
But for Full House, can you make a lot of money doing that?
Of course.
Yeah?
This thing was interesting because it was a good role. It was a good adult role to me.
Now, what's this other movie you're working on? The Disappearance of John's Girlfriend? The girl you dated for 2 years will disappear, and then that will be the end of it?
Disappearance of my career.
Yeah. So
I found a doll. They just made a Jessie doll.
Did they really? So that turns you on. Don't act like you're angry about it. Oh,
How many people get a doll
What if you had a Howard
made
doll?
of them?
I'd love a Howard doll.
With a little thing?
With a little tiny weenie.
Little weenie on there?
Big nose.
Mine says, it says, caution, this product contains small parts, which may be a choking hazard.
Yeah, well.
Ridiculous.
Big kids should buy it. Anyway, John Stamos is on Full House, of course, which is a very successful show.
Thank God.
John's life is basically filled with having sex with models.
I think he must have made a pact with the devil.
Yeah, I think you did. You're going to rot in hell for that pact. Dude, is it unbelievable?
Your soul.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
You are.
Great.
You
And
really are.
I'm happier than hell.
You know how Lou Gehrig said he was the luckiest guy in the world? He wasn't.
The John Stamos disease?
Yeah,
Is that next?
John Stamos is the luckiest man in the world.
I am.
What is it, Baba Boney?
No, I do.
Baba Foho.
I do think it's pretty funny when I was sitting in the guest lounge with his manager and his friend, and when John goes, "I've only ever dated one model," a loud groan went up.
Oh, thanks. Good buddy.
Tell me the three most famous women you dated. Obviously, Paula Abdul. Please, John, just tell me that date.
I don't
say made love to.
Famous
date.
girls.
Paula Abdul. Who else?
That's all I remember. She's the most famous. That's it.
Give me a scale of 1 to 10. How is she in the sack? That's all I'm asking you, and then we can drop it. 1 to 10. Evaluate.
10.
10, really?
They're not together anymore.
Yeah, it's probably a 3.
There's no 10.
Baba Foho.
When she takes her clothes off, does she have like flab?
No.
Does she have a belly?
She's in great shape.
Was she?
Yeah.
Hairy?
Nope.
What's her background? She an Arab?
Yeah.
She
No,
hairy?
she's- no.
Is she Greek?
No.
What is she?
I'm Greek.
I know you're Greek. You're Stamos. Of course you're Greek. Doesn't she have huge? Doesn't Paula Abdul have huge, thick legs?
No, she's
Really?
a dancer. You know,
Yeah, nice.
Dancer legs.
I don't know. She looks like she's huge.
You used to say nice things about
Yeah,
her.
she's all right.
He's just jealous, you know.
That's all. I'm just trying to find out. All right, dude. I give up on trying to get the information.
I know. I'm sorry, man.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
that's cool.
I love you guys.
I know you do.
And thanks for being. You're always nice. You always say nice things. What?
Right.
What is Jackie?
I don't know. No. John Stamos, The Disappearance of Christina premieres this Thursday night from 9 to 11 p.m. on USA Network. We'll all tune in. Also with Robert Carradine. Revenge of the Nerd.
That's
Robert
a good
Carradine.
movie. Turned out good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot of good stuff.
You're good in it?
Yeah, it was a good thing for me.
Does she smell? Paul Abdul? Does she? All right, listen, we got to go. And we'll come right back.
Oh, sure.
And we got a lot of stuff going on. I didn't want to subject John to some of the stuff that's coming up.
All right.
A lot of naked girls.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's filthy. What goes clip, clop, bang? That's an Amish drive-by shooting.
You're listening to Jackie on satellite.
You know what? If you're taping, I can try and get a little bit naughty, and then you can always chop them out, right?
What is he doing, Howard? Why is he doing this?
He's trying to sell his CDs.
I see.
So he's talking.
Yeah, that same thing.
He's trying to. He's trying to do.
So he's talking all over the country.
Yeah.
To different radio stations.
Yeah. Dio was nice enough to put him on the satellite.
Oh, boy.
Let him try and sell some CDs. So I told him to get out of here.
Yes, Charles is my wife. No, I have no children, but I have a lovely wife, Nancy Sirianni Martling, who is an actress and a singer, and she's wonderful. In fact, she's under the desk as we speak.
Just laugh at himself.
Oh, come on. She told me all these jokes. She taught them to me.
Wonder who he's talking to.
I would love to hear the other side of the conversation.
They must be asking him a long question.
I'll try and hold on. Oh.
A technical problem.
No. It's much worse than that. I was mooning, and
All right, you want to do some news?
Yes, I'm just sitting there thinking about how, at the beginning of that, Jackie has the smile in his voice that we often chastise him about.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do it here anymore, but let him
on
loose.
The air. Yeah, the Jackie interview voice.
He'll get that smile right
off
back.
the road. They almost drove into a tree. Hey, come on. That was weeks ago. No, that was like 9th grade. That was probably my first six-pack. Yeah.
How does he laugh like that?
It was unbelievable.
How does he
You think it was easy to do that and drive at the same time?
Robin, you know what we're listening to? This is all the stuff that Jackie's always screaming that I keep him from doing.
Yes.
That, like, if it wasn't for me, he would be out doing this stuff.
If people could hear him do this,
Yeah.
then they would pick him up for other things like movie scripts,
Yeah.
punch-up TV scripts.
I can't get through to
He'd be
him.
a
That
television writer.
Oh, again with the string. You want a clean joke? A guy with 3 eyes, no arms, and 1 leg is hitchhiking. You got it? Guy with 3 eyes, no arms, and 1 leg is hitchhiking. A British guy pulls over, rolls down the window, and says, "Oi, you look armless. Up in."
Yeah, I'm holding him back. Am I holding him back?
Now that's good.
Yeah, well, once he goes on the satellite,
Yeah,
we'll
of
see
course
what
you-
happens.
Yeah.
Now he's all over the country.
This is what he wants.
I have to give out this number. $10 plus $3 shipping and handling. 78 minutes of filthy jokes. I guarantee you'll love them because you can retell them and steal them, and we all love to do that. Call 1-800-323-5464.
There he is.
You can get CDs or cassettes.
He makes those in his basement.
1-800-323-5464.
We all love to do that. Steal jokes and retell them. You know we all love to do
I'll do anything you would like.
This is what I'm holding him back from. When Jackie always says he's quitting, I go, Jackie, God bless you. You want to go?
I tell you, I got
Hello, this is
pull
Jackie
parts
the
of that
Joke Man
tape
Martling, and you're
let
listening.
you hear it.
Well, when you were interviewing him?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Jackie.
You know, I could be doing a lot of
You're
things.
listening to Mason and Dixon on Classic 99 in Birmingham.
Oh,
Birmingham.
No, I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Oh, he's going to do it again.
This is Mason and Dixon. Hi, this is Jackie the Joke Man Martling, and you're listening to Mason and Dixon on Classic Rock 99.
99. How does he laugh that hard? That's why he has no voice, because he laughs so hard.
I don't know. He told me a whole thing about every time he leaves or tries to leave, he doesn't really want to leave. And he says he's never really left, but I remember a few times that he left.
Yeah.
But he says the reason that he does is because he's got to be paid what he's worth. And that how does he know that if he's not doing this, he wouldn't wind up writing a movie?
Because it hasn't. Why wouldn't people be knocking on his door now that he? You see,
Why would this stop him from writing?
I always say to him, "You've got all this exposure. If someone's going to have you write a movie, why don't you go write a movie? He really thinks he's going to write a movie.
He said it's the road not taken. He kept saying that over and over again. The road not taken.
I remember when we met him what the road not taken was.
The road was in North Carolina.
Yeah, he was like, I haven't seen my wife in 6 weeks. Let's get back. I'm fascinated. The road not taken.
Hey, I was just fascinated by the whole NBC thing. Walking into Rockefeller Center. I was hooked. Don't get me started.
I always say to him, you're on a very high-profile program. Yeah. Now's the time. So write a movie.
Yeah, maybe you could get somebody to look at a screenplay.
Yeah. Why would it hold you back? Well, you're so tired from... I said, yeah, but you're not tired enough to make CDs in your basement. We all get involved in other things.
Hey, when I'm not out there, if I haven't done a gig in 3 weeks, I get antsy.
Antsy in the pantsy. I don't hear him anymore. I guess he's done. I don't know. Maybe he's waiting for another...
Waiting for another station to pick up, I guess.
Hey, anybody out there?
Hello!
Hello?
Hey, the club owners love me right now because I'm packing places that regular name comedians can't pack because of the plugs on the show.
So why would you give that up?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, Jackie's logic.
I don't know either. All right, anyway, let's get off the Jackie Martling thing and let's get into... We're fascinated by him.
I love Jackie.
So how did your gig in Las Vegas go?
It was great. Everybody, 1,000 people did the I joke in unison.
Oh, yeah?
It was unbelievable. Yeah, I think they have a tape of it. They're going to send it.
Jackie, this was Jackie's wet dream to go to Las Vegas.
Yes.
And be a headliner. So
be up on the marquee.
Fantastic.
So he got there and he told me, they gave me the same suite that Sharon Stone had.
Oh.
I had a piano in my suite.
Grand piano.
Grand piano.
Wasn't even like a stand-up in the corner.
I mean, they treated you like you were Frank Sinatra.
The Riviera Hotel had laid out the red carpet like I couldn't believe it.
Really?
Every place I looked, my name was everywhere. Posters, it was on every table, it was on every marquee.
That's good.
It was great.
Yeah, grand piano. I put a lot of beer on top of it.
And you never know, like Hollywood producers and stuff could have been in the audience.
No, Wayne Newton could walk right in and boy.
I outsold Wayne Newton.
Wow.
Wayne Newton had 880 people at his show, and I had like 1,100 or something.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. Hey, maybe you'll be the new toast of Las Vegas.
Oh, and I out you Penn and Teller, too.
Really? Those guys are good, too.
They're great.
Oh, that's what Penn and Teller do? They, play Vegas?
Yeah, they've been there for a while.
I guess so, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were there when I was out there in November.
Boy, they must make tons of dough out there. And what do? You get, a percentage of the house? Is that how it works?
Yeah, not a big percentage,
Right.
You go out there for peanuts to show what you can do,
I see.
It was great, though. The station was real good. They promoted the hell out of me.
Right. Oh.
It's good fun. I did a CD signing at the Las Vegas Sports Center with a major turnout.
Did you play any...
50 people.
Did you play any blackjack or anything?
I played the slot machines and instantly won $100 in quarters and spent the rest of the weekend trying to lose it.
Really? Oh, it sounds like a lucky weekend.
Oh, we had a great time.
It was great.
Me and the old lady.
Did you have any food? I mean, was it unlimited?
Did you do her on that piano?
We had.
Did you do it on the piano? That's a good question.
No,
Rob.
we did not do it on the piano, but we did do it everywhere else.
Right.
And they also gave me carte blanche. Is that so we could order whatever food? So.
Oh God. They had an orgy on the piano.
We bacon cheeseburgered and Caesar salad the Riviera to death.
Right.
Back shrimp all in my suitcase.
Did a lot of shrimp and onion soup.
Just the waiters were lined up at the door.
Finally I'm being treated properly.
Yeah, I made up for all the years I didn't.
Right. Yeah.
Respect.
Man.
The buffet on the grand piano.
And this had to treat me this way, otherwise I wouldn't have come back.
Howard never treated me like this.
And the consensus from everybody out there is, yes, it is funny when you guys do this crap to me.
I know. Yeah, Ralph said to me the other day, he said, would you stop talking so much about politics, man? Why don't you just bust Jackie's balls?
He just loves
That's what everybody says. Get off the politics and go back to tearing each other to shreds.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I've had it with politics.
Politics is ugly.
Yeah,
Business.
I'm going to lay off politics.
Enough already.
First of all, somebody sent me a fax for Jackie. It's his 7 seals, I think.
Oh.
It's the 10 things you should know about marijuana.
Oh.
And hemp for ecology. Did you know that hemp could save forests? You can use hemp
fact, by the way.
for fuel.
Yeah.
Hemp can save oil. Use hemp instead of plastic.
And then whenever you talk to these pot guys, you know, the guys who spend their whole day like trying to get pot legalized.
Yeah, read about that. It's fascinating.
Yeah, they sure do. I love how those guys are like, hey, man, never mind. You know, I think marijuana should be legal, not even for smoking purposes, but people make rope.
Listen to this. Fabrics
Rocket
made from
fuel.
hemp are warmer, softer, stronger, and more water absorbent and last 26 times longer than cotton.
I have a hemp Bible where you can harmonize the 7 seals.
Hemp tampon.
Hemp tampon.
Why do you know that methane, methanol, and cellulose oil?
I got a lot of that on my ass,
hemp?
that cellulose.
From hemp seeds, right?
Jackie, so are you aware of all the uses of hemp?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could save the world with hemp.
Right.
You really could.
It really should be honored, not outlawed.
You build a jetty with it.
Has anyone ever died from smoking marijuana?
No.
I've tried.
No. If anyone was gonna, it'd be me.
Yeah.
How long have people been using marijuana?
Since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so right. Since biblical times.
Jesus had a ball.
You should read about it. It's really interesting.
The Declaration of Independence was written on hemp.
All right.
Paper made of hemp, and Jefferson and Washington both grew it.
And John
Right.
Hancock smoked it.
Is marijuana addictive?
Ben Franklin made brownies out of it.
No, I just can't stop using it.
I can stop anytime I want to. I just don't choose to.
Yeah, right.
Who uses marijuana?
Everyone.
In some form or another.
Just for the show, I haven't smoked pot.
Does
now.
it cause violence?
Yes.
No.
No, but you do.
It causes violence if you don't get it.
Damn right. Give me back my joint. I'll kill you.
The most violent crime most marijuana users commit is using marijuana.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't send the facts. Right?
And it's from the Family Council on Drug Awareness. I love that.
Thank you. The Family Council.
Yes.
The Manson family council.
So anyway, I'm glad.
You know, marijuana guys, whenever we have them on the air, they're always like trying to, you know, they're always trying to tell you all the uses for marijuana
Yes.
besides actually smoking it.
Absolutely.
Cures cancer.
Yeah. Build a space shuttle out of it.
Do you know the first man on the moon flew there in a marijuana capsule?
It was marijuana fuel.
It was one small step for man, one giant leap for cannabis.
That Hammer wasn't a bad guy, huh?
That's nice.
Nice guy.
He's a great guy.
See a nice guy like that?
I can listen back to that whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Jackie was.
Take a rest.
Should replay that whole interview tomorrow?
I don't care what you say. Am I crazy? Or could you play back that whole thing?
Stella.
You know, if one more person comes up to me on the street and says the most annoying thing on the show is Robin trying to do me,
Yeah.
everybody says the same thing to every member of the show, that why doesn't she shut up? It's annoying.
Oh,
It's
really?
not funny.
I don't know. I find it funny.
Jackie, remember when you said Baba Booey wasn't funny? It's
No,
funny.
I'm just reporting.
Funny to us.
Plunk the phone down. Ask somebody.
All right. I like it. Who cares what anyone else thinks?
Jackie's getting to the breaking point.
Yeah. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I'm leaping on it today.
I don't care what you say. The whole thing is funny.
Shut up, Robin. If one more person comes up. One more person says that I'm funny, Robin. Just tell her to shut up.
Nobody said that to you, Gary?
Not today.
Not today. Yeah, it's.
I got a few faxes. People said it was annoying when Robin does it,
Brings down
but
the
I like
show.
it.
That's why I do it.
Brings down the show.
It's not funny.
It'll
show.
I guess it serves when you have nothing witty to say.
It's not funny.
Let's go back to your sex one.
Yep, with Robin behind him, it's just like poking Jackie in the back.
I know. It drives him nuts. Sit quiet and take it.
Like the rest of us.
The more you wiggle, the more it makes me do it.
Right. Oh. I hate my work.
Oh.
All right, anyway, where were we?
I hate your work, too.
I hate your work. Whole business stinks.
Yeah.
What is it, John?
Do you remember the TV show when Jackie used to take bottles of water and put it in his bag?
Put it in his bag. Like he was like, hey, they're going to throw these out, aren't they? We finally caught him because all the bottles of water. I used to have bottles of water
to drink on the way home.
Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, how come you used to put like 6 or 7 in your bag?
Oh, that happened.
Everybody saw it.
At least 4 or 5 bottles I seen.
You're a lying, stupid, stuttering moron.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Hey, John.
Twice.
They're all learning to exaggerate very well from their boys.
No, I saw it myself, and he's not exaggerating.
You're all lying. You're lying.
So then we'd say to Jackie, hey, what are you taking home the water for? Because what they would do is they'd save the bottles for the next week's taping. And he'd be like, no, I thought they threw them out. I didn't want them to go away.
I'm sorry that I've thrown off the entire budget of the TV show and the radio show.
No, man, it's just an attitude that you have. As soon as you see something free, you become the main abuser of it. It's, but if you had to buy bottles of Poland Spring,
you wouldn't have any water.
You wouldn't have any water. You wouldn't drink it. You would just drink from the tap. You would. Let's say it's not like you care about.
Come on, Jackie. You're the man who has a mug here that hasn't been washed in 50 years.
He takes the Poland Spring and puts it in a mug that he washes out in cold water with his finger. I mean, come on. I mean, what's the point? The guy can't be worried about microorganisms. Who are you kidding?
You're right. You're always right.
I love it, love it, love it, love it when Jackie's trapped like a rat.
You are really a son of a bitch, do you know?
I love it, love it, love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love it, love it, love it when Jackie's trapped like a rat. All right, we're going to be back right after these words.
How come you aren't at the comedy festival?
Because he knows that it doesn't pay squat and you never get anything out of it. Tell Jackie.
Charles Jaffe.
Yeah.
I met Jaffe. Charles Jaffe.
Gilbert didn't get his quote exactly right. He said stand-up comedy was his favorite art form, and except when the movies was handing him a check, and that was his favorite art form.
Yeah. Have you ever gone to that Montreal Comedy Fest?
Oh, yeah.
Now, why don't you? Would you explain to Jackie why you don't? Jackie's a weird guy. Jackie was like playing strip clubs when I met him. He might, if he was lucky, he was making $20,000 a year.
Yeah.
And he comes here. He's doing great. He's making money. His club appearances are always full. I got to leave for 2 days to go to the Montreal Festival. I was invited. I've been waiting my whole life to be invited.
Get him.
So he goes.
Charles Jaffe saw me, and he's only semi-retired now.
Yeah, right.
So he could still get me work.
And Jackie was all pumped up because everyone in the industry's there. This could be it. This could be it. So, of course, they invite him.
Pack my bags, honey.
Jackie,
I'm leaving the Stern Show.
Yeah, Jackie envisions they've invited him because he's now a great comic. They've invited him because
he's recognized as a comedian.
He knows the Montreal
Smirnoff canceled out at the last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jackie's invited because he works on the show, and they probably figure, hey, he's going to mention it on the program. Yeah. So Jackie goes up there and he says to me, every big person's going to be up there, and I've been invited, so I can miss 2 days of work. Real work that actually makes a career for me.
Morty from Letterman's supposed to be there. He didn't say hello to me, but he's still there.
Isn't it depressing? Like all the comics are wondering where Morty from Letterman is. Come on, Morty from
looking for him.
Morty from Letterman's running around looking for some Tukey. Looking for a girl to spread her legs. Hi, baby. How you doing? Hey, Morty, look at me. It's Jackie. Yeah, how about a shot? Meanwhile, then you get a shot on Letterman. It does nothing for you. Nothing happens afterwards.
Times have changed. Those days of Johnny Carson where you make the one appearance and you're an overnight success, those are gone.
Yeah, that happened after David Brenner did it. David Brenner went on to the Tonight Show and then made $10 million the next day.
Yeah.
And ever since then, no one allows that anymore. He ruined it for everyone. Ever since then, nobody takes that seriously.
People said that shouldn't happen. Let's have laws against it.
Right.
Well, now there are people who go to like 50 Letterman appearances.
Yeah.
60 Carsons.
And nothing happens.
Yeah. No one
Dennis
knows who they
Wolfberg, 900 appearances on Carson. Still playing zanies. Stupid guy's eyes have to be operated on every week, just a little on cross.
All right.
Jackie's waiting for the break. Yeah, went up to Montreal, man.
I was invited.
And he doesn't even get to be on the big Showtime special.
I know it's a tough concept for you, but I
Excuse
enjoy
me.
going.
No, I know you did. But I would enjoy going. Like, I'd like to leave here for 3 days.
Sure.
But I know this job is great for me, so I stay.
And it might hurt Jackie if you.
Right, if I did that. But that he doesn't think of. So, of course, he thinks that everyone's going to see him there and that something's going to happen.
He's waiting. One of these days is going to happen. He'll go somewhere.
You'll see.
I'm
49 years old. It could happen.
Montreal Comedy Fest appearance. One day he's going to finally get discovered.
Well, you know who was there who saw me? Charles Jaffe.
And he kind of nodded his head.
Yeah, but he fell asleep during most of it. It was pretty late for him.
He needed oxygen.
Yeah.
I met journalists from everywhere.
Yeah.
He's in New York. Why does he need journalists in Chicago?
I don't know. He just needs it. He needs
Go
it.
to the Toronto Free Press.
Yeah, that's pretty good, because I would like to be known over there.
Now he's Jackie International Martling.
Yeah. So, and then, of course, the big thing, the reason why a lot of the bigger comics go to it is because Showtime tapes a special there.
Right.
Which is totally absurd, too, because the comics don't even get paid. Showtime just takes their talents for free.
Gets another special out
right.
of it.
So, and they don't even get any plugs or anything. So a lot of the big comics go there to be a part of the special. But Jackie, of course, is appearing at
Nasty
Night, which is a club for all the dirty comics. And so he doesn't even get to be on the special. I mean, if I was Jackie, I'd been like, "Hey, you want me to come? I want to be on the special."
Yeah.
A Canadian hooker is walking down the street. See, I changed my material for where I'm playing.
Yeah, because I know I'm playing to a Canadian crowd.
A Northwest mounted policeman goes to a whorehouse.
Yeah. Do they have whorehouses in Canada, Robin?
A draft dodger goes to a hooker.
This is a guy who wanted to avoid the Vietnam War.
Well, while he's there, he's horny, so he goes to a hooker.
No, you guys.
Prime Minister Trudeau, when he was in office, looks up his wife's dress and she's not wearing panties. So he turns to her and he says, "I could either have sex with you or that chicken over there." So the talking monkey says,
"Oh, a hockey player goes to a whorehouse."
Meanwhile, Charles Jaffe's...
I made that up.
Woody, is that you?
Yeah. He's like Woody. Woody was good. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, he had a good time. That's the most.
I had a good time, though.
It was great.
I
Enjoyed it. It was really good. We had a good time.
I had so much fun in my life.
Yeah.
The whole comedy community was there.
Gilbert, who's in that comedy community? Gilbert, tell Jackie, educate him. Why don't you go to that?
Because I don't want to meet the comedy community. They do nothing for you.
Yeah. It only depresses you, right?
Tom Benet's not going to put you in a movie.
Neither is the comedy community.
Jackie the Platinum Joe Cage Martling will be appearing tonight. Tonight is the big night at Jimmy's Comedy Alley. Jackie will be battling the weather, so go on out. He's going to have a special show where he is actually giving away free copies of his new comedy CD with admission. Hey, that's pretty good.
Fighting the weather.
Come on out, you'll get a free CD.
$10 value.
Give me an extra good plug. I'm fighting the weather.
That's on Bell Boulevard in Bayside, Queens, Jimmy's Comedy Alley. Want to hear a little Jackie's new CD, which you can order at 516-922-WINE? What was that?
Ganji and Grillo, and I think even Space Alien Debbie Tay is coming through.
Is that right, from the pay-per-view special?
The whole gang is coming
I'm really fighting the weather.
Well, I better get everyone there.
All these free people.
You have a couple more free people? You won't have any room for any paying customers?
For anybody else.
An old guy is sitting on a bus. A punk rocker gets on. The punk rocker's hair is red, green, yellow, orange. He's got feather earrings. He sees a guy staring at him. He He says, what's the matter, old man? Didn't you ever do anything wild? The guy says, yeah, one time I a parrot. I thought maybe you're my kid.
Right. There you go. It's going to be wild out there. I like the old man impression myself. Yeah, one time I effed a parrot.
You know how I love it when Jackie does impressions.
Yeah. You know how I love it when you use your finger. All right. Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling. There he is. Very good. All right. Stop it already with Jackie. I'm sick of him. All right. Thank you.
A symphony of Jackie laughs.
Right. We're running with a symphony over there. Snapple is magnificent. That's right. Come on, everybody. Sing the Snapple song with me. Here we go. Snapple, Snapple, Snapple. It's great. Yeah. What the hell is this? Is this a 2001 theme? Snapple. 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 Snapple is all natural. All right. That's the new Snapple song. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like, please like, share and subscribe in this video to support me and watch new videos.